So we are streaming on Twitch and on YouTube at the same time. So whatever platform you prefer to watch on, we got it. We're on. We're trying it out. Today's the very first multi-stream that I've ever done, and the very first YouTube stream that I've ever done, because when I last was on YouTube, like 2014, 2013, there was no shorts, there was no streams, it was just videos. So first time streaming on YouTube and first time doing a multi-stream to both is the same day, same time. So if you guys wouldn't mind, just a quick thing, if you guys wouldn't mind going to the stream and giving it a like, because the streams also work like videos. So if you guys go to the stream, give it a quick like, and that would help out a ton as well. And baby beat the whole arcade story mode for the second time. Oh, the Halo arcade. Oh, nice. That's awesome. Do. This load screen is taking a long time. There we go. All right, so we are back in the avatars. And I forget what we were doing, but we have 19 friggin' skill points. I forgot to spend my skill points. Well, actually, that's a lie. I didn't forget. I've been hoarding them because it makes chat a little twitchy. They get a little, their eyes start twitching, and they start having like little ticks when they see I have 19 skill points unspent. But I forget what we were actually trying to do. I think it was mostly just these bases and stuff. I think that's what it was. So yeah, pretty sure it was just the bases. I flew around the entire zone except for like right over here. Flew around this big chunk over here to uncover it. And I still got more chunks over here to uncover, but pretty sure that we were just in this upper plains area and trying to do what we could. So let's see, where I guess I could discover this real quick. Or actually I would have to do this. And that, like, I'd have to do a lot of these, like that base, or like that little shelter I can't do yet. Same with that one. And then whatever's up there, I kind of want to get whatever's up there. Yeah, we got bases to do. We got stuff. Let's, which one's closest to me? Where am I at? I'm over here. Let's go do maybe this one? Nah, let's go do this one. I don't know why that one sounds better, but it does. But yeah, baby, I'm glad that you had a good time with the arcade and stuff, playing all the Halos and stuff like that.
Even when they do not seem like they do. From tree to stone.
Did everybody have fun? Was it a cool time? Oh, and Ruffy said, "Well, Jay, I'm gonna go rip my hair out while I play Crucible. Pray for my sanity, because I don't think I'm gonna have any left after this, dude. You got this. Good luck. Just abuse all the metas. That's how to make Crucible fun, is abusing all the metas." But yeah, thanks for hanging out, Ruffy. It was good seeing you. Enjoy the Crucible, the Crucible. And Tiny's still having fun, but I really wish I could reset the camps. You just want more reasons to, or you just want more reasons to see these views. I don't think the DLC would be long enough. I don't even know how long the DLCs are going to be. We don't really know much about them at all. But they're probably not going to happen for a couple of months, if anything. Like, I think we're a very long time away from any sort of DLC for this game. I would say minimum like 3 months away. Unless on the store page for the DLC we have like a release date set up for it, but I'd say we're probably like 3 months minimum away.
Stars. I always feel like we will be fine.
Everything seems possible under sun.
Just had some mad dopamine rush over seeing all these cakes. I don't even like cakes. The dessert kind of. Wait, what are you playing? What? You're just looking at a bunch of cake? Like on Google? I'm not sure the context. Also, at its peak, crafting far out. Yeah, dude, crafting is ridiculous. Crafting is insane. So I already kind of knew crafting would be ridiculous because the maker one has this one up here where the stuff gets even more powerful. Like the stuff that you can make has more health and damage and stuff like that. Like I knew this would be just ridiculous to have. And then I was watching Manny play the last couple of days, and he went from like 160 something gear or like 60 something health on his armor. So he crafted like he's at like 300 plus. I don't know why I went like Daffy Duck with that. He's on like 300 plus for like all of his gear now. He made like a new bow, I think, new armor. Like yeah. He did that same shit, which I kind of already thought crafting would be ridiculous, but I didn't know how ridiculous it would be. But it's apparently just, yeah, it is the best gear in the game is crafting. Boing. So we're gonna head over here and we're gonna go do this little base. Did find a way to do a clean kill on a Thanator, but it's a bit too easy. An unexpected interaction between recipes. Gonna try it without food now. Okay. I haven't done any of the food stuff. Like I've cooked stuff in the game, but I haven't actually eaten any of it. Oh, that's not where we need to go. Okay. Or at least I can't go through there. Crafted hard the other night. Yeah, you really did, Manny. Crafted hard. Your headgear has 404. Jesus Christmas. Yeah, that seems to be like. That's what we ended up finding out. Like, or not finding out, but confirmed is that. Each area that you go into, like once you go to the next area, everything that you had in the previous area is just obsolete. So like in the first area, I spent a lot of time like gathering like Sturmbeast and those Scarab dudes, getting all their heavy armor or their heavy hides and stuff like that. And, like I had like a bunch of them, and then I got to this area and it's now the Sound Blast Colossus dudes, and it's now got the Bladehead guys and a couple others, whatever. It's got like each area that you go up to, and I'm assuming it's once we go further west, it's gonna go the same way. Like every area that you go through, those previous high quality materials are now like medium quality materials, and you gotta re-farm for the next best stuff. So what like Manny did, which actually is pretty smart, is he just like rushed into the, like, I don't know if it's the last area or not, I don't want to know that, but he rushed into a new area just to start farming the stuff there. So now he's at like 300-ish gear and still has to do the plains area. So now he's just going to be like a level 17, 18 in the plains, which is smart. You know, speed running to the end where all the good stuff is, making your gear at that part, and then coming back to do all the other stuff, you know? More. Yeah. Let's see, we gonna... I guess I gotta fly there, because there's no bridge I can cross here. So let's get on my Ikran and fly.
You are.
There we go. And here's one of those like wind things. Unless we did that one already, we might have done that one already. And then over here is the base. I wish you knew who was seeing you there, instead of just the sound happening.
need food first.
No, you don't. You're fine. You're good. It won't change a damn thing. We got some steaks. This base is actually kind of tiny. Or at least the enemies in it. There's not like 75 enemies in it. Okay, maybe there are a good number of enemies and I just wasn't close enough to see them. Okay, so now we're... That's pretty much everything. So, and for those of you who haven't seen me play the game yet, we are doing a stealthy pacifist run. We're doing full ninja. So my entire plan is to do everything I gotta do without actually being seen. And without actually killing as well. Not just not being seen, but not killing, if I can avoid it. Fun part in the RNG in crafting, or the fun part is the RNG in crafting, is you want, as you make more to get that big roll.
Wish I could see in the dark.
The food stuff actually ties in with the crafting too. You can make shit that ensures perfect gathering. Yeah, that's what Manny's been using. He's been using those foods that give you the perfect gathering no matter what the condition is. Never did find gold designs for chest guard and head that I really like. Luckily my damage is so high it didn't matter if you no longer had so many damage boosting stats. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's kind of the thing, is having a bow with like 400 damage or whatever kind of makes up for losing the 15%, you know, weak spot damage and stuff.
Gotta stay away from those pirates.
What was going on and on?
Started your second playthrough so you could show your family the Ikran run. I would happily start a third just to do that again.
This morning, there's things growing out of
But you can't make yourself gather all the materials and designs again. Yeah, New Game Plus is kind of needed. Oh, look at that view though. I love how it actually like makes everything all pink. So we got one there, one over there, and one there. So what I'm gonna do is we're just gonna do this. Boing!
I'd love to see the part one of those.
Nailed it. So you can see that line leads right here. I don't know. Oh, there we go. I did. So we're just gonna sit here, hack that, and then come back over here. We're gonna hide in this corner and hack it from here. And hopefully that guy doesn't pop around the corner again. Let's go up here, over here, blah, 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 blah. Got it. And we're gonna store the hack. We're not gonna actually detonate it because that... Am I clear? I think I am. Okay. We're good. He doesn't see me, he's blind. Alright, so that's one stored. We gotta go up there and store it, and then over there and store it too. Actually, you know what? Going over there would be the best way to do it. So I'll wait for you to kind of turn around and move. There you go. And then we'll go up here. I may need to disable some of the turrets as well,
Home on range.
just because they probably will spot me. This looks like it would overwhelm you, honestly. Your biggest problem with open worlds. Not really. Well, okay, I guess if you're not used to open worlds, maybe. But honestly, I don't think so. It's just like Far Cry. So if you can handle Far Cry, you can handle this. Or it's like Horizon as well. If you can handle Horizon Zero Dawn, you can handle this. You know, or Ghost of Tsushima, you can handle this. It's that same style of gameplay. Let's get this guy. I'm going to do the slow path, why not? Although the slow path is slower than just doing the regular way. Actually, we'll just hack you. Oh, did I store the hack on you? Let me not... I stored the hack on this guy. Can I? Oof. You know what? Screw it. We'll just keep you we'll just do that. We'll just keep it. I didn't mean to store the hack on that guy. But it's all gonna work out in the end, though, I think. Oh, don't. Yeah, don't get caught by that guy. Start that one, then it goes way over here. To this. And hopefully I can hack it before that guy sees me. If he does. Store that one. Perfect. And then we gotta go back across these little pipey things. For the one over there. Which luckily we've already done a base that had a design like this, like before. They do share designs. That not each base that you go into is a purely unique design. But that's not a bad thing either, because it's not like, you know, I've only seen duplicate designs or duplicate layouts of a base like a couple times. So they do have a good number of designs for bases, but yeah. And we gotta go wet up here. Stuffy. Dink. Nope, nope. The controls for this are not perfect. There we go. And we'll store to that. And that is all of them. That's all of them.
Better be careful, there's Navi out here.
Yellow weather alert.
The only thing that I may want to do before I execute all the hacks is maybe go back to that room over there, because they usually have like a spare parts container that I can loot. Maybe.
The canteen will be closed for a deep clean shortly. Please finish your meals and leave.
Your bow does more damage than the heavy bow from the level 20 base. Yeah. Yeah, I kind of figured there'd be something that outdoes this bow. I guess I didn't know it'd be from crafting, though. I figured it'd be like an epic final quest. You know, some big quest that you do might give it to you.
Navi here are the worst.
Yeah, see, there's the spare part container. There we go. Sneak in here and grab it. Perfect.
Yellow weather alert.
And now we just execute all of them. Ta-da!
Jensen 1-6 signing off for evac. Evac in progress.
There we go. Easy. Doing a full, mostly melee playthrough, yeah. That's gonna be so fun.
All that sneaking around was worth it.
Hee hee, it was. Got some of those, got some of those. Give me the duty. There. Cool. We got like 9 spare parts from this one thing. We got some boots and gloves that I don't need. Yeah, because my boots are better. We got some gloves that, again, I don't... just barely. They are weak spot damage actually too. Maybe those are better. Because I don't need 10% more energy. That's dumb. Yeah, boots and pants and boots and pants and boots and pants. Happens, or it always happens with you. That's why you need to be in a good mindset with them, like Hogwarts Legacy. I was fine exploring, but both Ghost of Tsushima and Horizon maps were too much at that point. Okay. Yeah, I guess that's where I don't get overwhelmed with games like this, because I've played so many of them that, yeah, I dive in. They hardly bonked my head there. They hardly change too much of the mechanics for me to get like overwhelmed. Or like in this game, finding out just how important crafting is, or finding out, you know, about the meals and what makes what, and just finding out the little nuances to a game is sort of the fun part for me. Otherwise, like, I jumped into this game knowing it's like Far Cry, you know, or playing it like I would Horizon or something. Same with like Ghost of Tsushima. When I played that game, I played it like the combat was hard to get used to for me. I didn't fully enjoy the Ghost of Tsushima combat at first. Ooh, there's another spare parts container over here. We'll take that. Thank you. We've gotten like 12 parts from this one area. Nice. But yeah, it's usually the nuances or like combat or some of those like extra mechanics that are the hardest for me to learn, but also that's the fun part. Kind of makes it different. So now let's go actually back here and discover that. This game is really geared towards crafting, as it makes it, yeah, it pretty much makes it a must. I mean,
Wahoo!
I think what this game should do is, like we've talked about, it should give you the option to reset the bases, like all those little outposts and stuff. It should give you the option to reset those. But what it should also do is take a note from Far Cry Primal, where in Primal, you can give the bases back to the enemies. And every time you do, the base goes from, you know, the first time you take it over, it's like the basic enemies. And then you can give it back and take it over again, and you're fighting level 1 enemies. And then you give it away and you take it back, and you're fighting level 2 enemies then. And you keep doing that up, and, you know, it's 1, 2, and then the tier 3 enemies are the final ones. I think this game should do that too. Like that level 20 outpost, I should be able to give that back to the RDA and then retake it over and have it be like level 22 enemies. And then do that all over again, and then give it back to the enemies and have it be like a level 24 base or level 25 base or something like that. That like the level should scale, or the amount of enemies in it should scale, the type of enemies in it should scale. Like, they should take a note from Primal and do that. And just like with Primal, whenever you would get to the tier 3 enemies, so if you gave the base back enough times and you got to tier 3, you could repeatedly give the base back to the enemies and then retake it over. And every time you took it over at tier 3, you were like rolling the dice for like cool cosmetics and stuff. So in this game, it's like, imagine if you could farm the level 20 base up to a tier 3 enemy and then farm that base at tier 3 and get like Ekron skins, or get like face paint, or get hairstyles, or, you know, some cool transmog type of stuff for your gear. Like, that's what Primal did. You could farm the bases at tier 3 repeatedly, and then you were rolling the dice on getting some unique cosmetics. Venomous heavy bow? How the fuck? Do you have a crafting thing I can check that out at? Like, how do you... I don't even know if I... Like, you have it? Wait. Do you have anything here? Oh, over here. The fuck is that? You want one of those? Any root and any... I wish I had any root at purple. I wish. Imagine having a superior root. Couldn't be me. Only ever found greens. Yeah, never found those. Cool. So we got this one. Oh, and there's a thing over there. Right over there. Just a couple 100 meters away. So far, I think this test is going all right. I mean, I didn't really expect any major problems anyway from it, but what is happening? Character? What you doing? You good? You're like floating. The hardest part is going to be for me is going to be like if people start doing like super chats on YouTube and stuff, like if they start doing that. That's going to be the hard part. Only because the event list, like I said, for stream elements, they're not combined. So I have my phone up with the stream on, so I should be able to see if anyone does anything. But yeah, if anybody does any like super chats or anything like that, then I'll have to keep an eye out. Is it that? Is that what I'm looking for? That's a food basket, but is it... Or is it this? There's a bell sprig. Is that what I'm looking for? Maybe. Let's go down. You to take an old person nap? Because, well, I'm old. You're not old. I took a nap earlier because my meds. I realize that's probably why my Oh, what the hell is this? Oh, it's a hollow bone. Oh, shit. Okay. Alright. Pristine daytime hollow bone. At 124. Damn, that exquisite version is going to be disgusting, isn't it? But yeah, taking a nap, dude. Sounds good. Thank you for hanging out, Manny. Get you a nap. I'll probably be here when you wake up. Oh, look at this game. It's getting that cloudy overcast. Ugh. I love it. Someone in my comments said this game looked like a 2017 game. I told them I disagree. Because this game does not look like 20... If this game came out in 2017, it'd be like Game of the Year. I guess let's just YOLO jump down here and see what's like... See what's down here. Is it this stuff? Waistcloth mod. Healthy stuff. Not sure what I'm supposed to be getting down here. I want to know what they played in 2017. I know, right? Like, what game did they play in 2017 that looked like this? Because when did... Because Red Dead 2 wasn't even out yet, so that wasn't... You couldn't compare it to that. Right? Arkham Knight was out, but I wouldn't compare that to this at all. That's apples and oranges, for sure. Ooh. Ooh, oh shit! Look at that! An exquisite hollow bone. Pristine daytime. Look at that, 148. Ooh. Hell yeah. I think that's the cave I gotta go into. Can I get some cave root while I'm down here? That'd be awesome. So game, can you spawn some cave root when I go in there? Or any kind of root at all? Would be lovely. Jedi Fallen Order was 2017. Okay, well, I mean, I think that game looked good, but I don't know about this good. Definitely not a bad-looking game, though. I think this would have been, especially with some of the sites that I know I've seen in this game, areas like this or what, just these random little spots where like the lighting just looks impeccable. I don't think I would like compare this to anything from 2017. At the earliest, it could be compared to stuff from 2018 like Red Dead 2 or Horizon Zero Dawn. But even then, I feel that like with those games, the hardest part is the texture quality can't be compared, because this game does not hold back for texture quality like at all. The textures are ridiculous. Especially when you play on the highest fucking settings, you start seeing like these ridiculously high detailed textures on everything. And even the model quality, like look at that, like that's not something you would get in 2018. Let alone 2017. You wouldn't get these like random baskets and random things looking perfect. You wouldn't get that. Nope. You know? Or like every rock. Like the worst you get are like these, right? Where it gets kind of like muddy and there's like small details and whatever. Like you get, it doesn't look amazing in every lighting, but dude. Oh. See, is that all that's over here? See, once again, I'm in a cave and no cave root spawns. No. I don't know where you get roots anymore. I don't know. Is that it? Am I just going over here now? Oh, yep, here's the entrance. Cool. Well, I got the bell sprig. Where? There. Nope, not there. That's where I... Nope. This way. Nope. This way? This way. Ugh. Beautiful. Beautiful. Some of these textures close up look a bit weird to you. They look pretty good to me. I think that's the stream compression doing its greatness, because they're really good. I think it's just Avatar is most famous for the CGI and the quality of that, and people want one of those 4K trailers in a game. Yeah, I mean, especially when you start comparing, you know, like in my video on the YouTube channel that I have is, I have the video that's showing off the performance of the game on PC with the highest end hardware, and you got people that are just like, oh, well, I think the performance is really bad considering it looks like a 2017 game. I don't know what game you're playing in 2017 looks like this, but kudos to you and your time traveling machine. Or alternate dimension. I also need to see if I can... What if that's how you do it on all of them? Dean, even then you can see the cracks in this flower here. Love it. Can I get out of here? Thank you. Can you? There you go. There's nothing in this one. I gotta find those, what are they called? The shaded water seeds. I gotta find them in these little bulbs. But I only ever see the purple ones. I'm not sure where the gold ones spawn. But I only ever see the purple ones in the bulbs, but I'm assuming they have a chance of spawning gold. I don't know, though. And I did get the, what's it called? The hollow bones in Exquisite, so that's pretty cool. Whee! Nope, didn't grab it. Ow, my legs. Yeah, this game is just ridiculously pretty and fun. Like, I'm just enjoying it all around. I think people should give this game a chance and should play it. Even if they go through the Ubisoft Plus and they pay the $15 a month, or like just for 1 month to play it, do that. Just play it once and, you know, play it for a whole month. There's nothing coming out right now anyway. Like, in January, dude, there's nothing. Like, there's stuff, but I doubt anything actually interests people. At least for me, there's nothing in January that I actually want. Or no, okay, for Red Lime, there's The Last of Us Part 2 Remaster. I know that. So I guess Red Lime, you're like the one person that has something to look forward to. But for everybody else, yeah. They've been so stingy with the Dorito dust, you're actually mad. Darn Dorito dust.
Let's go, Katir.
See, I told you I heard.
Yeah. Whoa! Yeah. Thank you for these gifts.
Oh, was I muted the whole time? Motherfuck. Probably since I got up to grab my phone charger. Thank you. God damn it. No wonder nobody was responding to me. Thank you for at least letting me know, though. It's okay. All you missed was me talking about how this game should add nanite. I was just going over what nanite was and telling everybody how cool nanite was and what it does, and that this game should add it, and that every engine should add it, and... Damn it. You're lurking and just heard game, but no commentary. Oh, well, thank you for letting me know. I appreciate that. That's exactly what I need. Because sometimes I'm a dumb and I forget to unmute. Yeah, I went to grab my phone charger. And I forgot to unmute. I'm dumb. It's fine. It's fine. I can accept the dumbness. You're not dumb, but like, what if I am, though? Wee! So cool. But like, what if I am, though?
There you are.
What are you doing? Oh crap. Am I gonna get bullied by that? No, 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 no. Ow. Ow. Help.
So good to see you.
Okay, we're good. Those frickin' storm glider dudes. Leave me alone. I don't want to mess with you. Where did that guy... Where did it go? I don't even know. Huh. Oh, look at that beautiful sunrise or sunset. Seeing these textures, though, just look incredible. And the detail on the rocks and everything. Oh. Ew. Where's that gonna go? Right here? Damn it, just a green? Yeah. I've never found an exquisite one of those. Oh, just another gear basket? Lame. Maybe would you still love me if I was dumb? Like Patrick dumb? Because, like, I might be. Did it just land in? It did. God damn it. Still green. God damn. Where are you supposed to find the, like, high quality versions of these things? Like, you follow them to the end, unless it's, like, timed or something? I don't know. I keep finding greens. Hey, Mistborn on YouTube, what's up, buddy? Yeah, we're multi-streaming now. Today's the first official, today's actually the first official YouTube stream I've ever done. Never done a YouTube stream before. Because when I was last on YouTube back in like 2013, 2014, it was all videos. You couldn't stream on YouTube. And today is the first official multi-stream as well. Just kind of testing it out, seeing what happens, see how it goes. All the fun stuff. Setting this up, by the way, for you fellow streamers, is a pain in the dick. Like, I seriously don't recommend it unless you want to sit there for like 4 or 5 hours at like, and that's, It's a pain in the dick. Well, okay. It's a pain in the dick if you're a perfectionist like me. Because this shit is still in like its infancy stages where, for example, the alerts, like on Stream Elements, you can't have your little activity feed, your little event list, does not link them together. So it's not like all of your Twitch alerts and YouTube alerts are in the same feed. They are two separate event lists. They aren't connected yet. And like, when you log into YouTube or onto Twitch, if you do two different things on Stream Elements, the actual visual alerts for stuff in OBS do not transfer over. You would have to manually, you can copy them over, you can like send them over and whatever, but like, you still gotta link them and change, like, you still gotta do a bunch of stuff for them. And for the average person who doesn't have fiber, right? If you don't have like a bajillion upload, you only have like a couple options to actually how to multi-stream like what I'm doing. Like I'm just sending it to a website and they're splitting it out from there. So you only have a couple of options in terms of actually doing that. If you do have fiber, though, you've got a lot more options and a lot more customization that you can do, and it gets a lot more... I want to use the word complicated, but it's just a lot more customization that you can do. And then, like, for me, I've never seen the... I've never streamed on YouTube, so using their dashboard and trying to set up a whole stream is weird. So... like earlier I had set up the title, I had made the thing public, and I had like done all the stuff I needed to do, and then I found out that when I actually went live, it made a separate event. Like it made a new event, so the one that I was editing that was like public and whatever was just sitting there waiting for a stream to happen, and then they made a second event, a second stream that was actually live and just had like no thumbnail, like no game. So all this, I had to like... It's a weird thing. It's been a process. It's definitely complex as hell. So is Twitch A-okay with a multi-stream to YouTube now? Yeah, they changed their TOS a couple of months ago. Yeah. But hasn't been too bad. I put a lot of effort into planning this though, so like, yeah, it's... The last like 2 or 3 days, well, probably the last 2 days I would say, was spent prepping. Because like every time I tried something else, I would run into another problem with like, again, like the event list not combining, or chat losing the loyalty badges from people, and like... also, I've realized something else too, that oh, there's Stream Elements. Look at that. Now Stream Elements shows up. So I did actually add Stream Elements to the YouTube side. So the Twitch side will have Nightbot doing the bulk load of the... Oh, that's a good view. Words. So the Twitch side will have Nightbot doing the bulk load of the bot stuff, and the YouTube side will have Stream Elements doing that. So that way I can, because Nightbot does not do YouTube stuff as far as I could find. There's no way to link that, so I had to do Stream Elements for that. So yeah. Oh, is that... Wait. Hee. Apparently you can do reactions. So this is like, I feel like I'm, what is it, Instagram Live or whatever, has like reactions. That's kind of cute, actually. I like that. Huh, that's kind of cool. I do like that, actually. Let's also... I wish there was a way to hide the character. But at the same time, that's not actually a bad... Look at that. Oh, yeah. Well, take one like that, and then I'm going to edit the photo. Oh, the cat in a box. That's so cute. So far, yeah, the combined chat's working for me. Again, if anybody does any, like, events, though, I don't know if it'll... I don't think it'll show up any, like, super chats or anything. Ooh. Okay, I can confirm it doesn't show bits. So I only know that it happened from the sound and my event list showing it. So I don't actually see the bits in the chat. But baby, thank you very much for the 69 biddies. Putting your tig old biddies all up in my face and stuff. Filling up that cup and stuff with them tig old biddies. Appreciate you. You cutie. Did I ever show you guys the screenshot that I took of this game? That was, it was the Windows XP background. Did I ever show you guys that? Wait, is this boop? Oh, that's that. Okay, there's that one. Okay. Let me change this real quick. Made it home, gonna eat, then maybe some game time. Ooh, glad you made it home though. Hopefully you had fun. Yeah, so look at this. That's the screenshot that I took the other day, where I tried to make it look like the Windows XP background. And I think it looks, honestly, pretty gorgeous. Got some Attack on Titan stickers to go with your collection. Ooh! Look at you being all nerdy. Although you are a nerd, so it makes sense. That's cute, though. Okay, so I guess that's a decent enough thing. Oops. That's awesome, though. So the arcade was fun. You got some Attack on Titan stickers. Oops. This is what I want to do. Oh, interesting. You can see that as I zoom in and zoom out, the detail on the planet does too. There was a $400 Levi figure, but that was too much. Saw a huge figure of Asuna, but also left that due to... Oh, $300 though? But was it cute? I mean, it's Asuna, so duh, but like, was it cute though? Because duh. For $300? How big was the statue? It was so cool. Oh! Let's see. That's actually not too bad, being kind of close up like this. I'm thinking for like getting this shot now for Yeah, that's pretty good. Let's try it again just to make sure that mouse cursor's not in the way, just in case. No, we'll try different times a day too. This will be like the thumbnail for if I do a review for this game, I'll get some thumbnail shots. I also love the look of the hair, by the way, in this game. Like, sure, we'll take that one too. Why not? But like, look at the detail in the hair. Like, it's kind of flickery a little bit. That's where like DLSS would solve it and stuff. But like, when the light hits the hair, it's so shiny. Look at the detail in the hair. It's insane. I also, by the way, saw, I'm gonna see if I can get it here. You can actually do emotes, right? So you can do emotes. But I'm gonna see if I can get a good view of it. But yeah, you're basically, your eyes can actually dilate. And like you blink and stuff, like you actually do things. So you can see like as she focuses her eye, kind of like zooms in a little bit. Yeah, that's a good. And the laugh, like the mouth is actually dark on the laugh. And they animated the throat to actually move too, because, you know, detail. Yeah, look at the eye. Like, what? You're gonna sit there and tell me that you animated someone, like, the avatar eye to actually dilate in different situations? There. Maybe? Nope. Let's get a couple. Yeah, the detail in this game is redonkulous. Okay, back to the exploring. Not getting caught up in photo mode for like, you know, 20 minutes. That does sound cool though. The stickers and the figurines and everything. The action figures of all those cool people. Let's go do that base. Coming right over there. And to all the people that are joining the YouTube side, welcome. Welcome on in. Hopefully you guys are having a good day today. Happy New Year's, by the way, chat. Hopefully you guys had a good New Year's. Stay safe, by the way, please. If you go out today, wash your hands thoroughly. There is a, at least here in the US, I can't speak for across the pond, but here in the US, we are having another outbreak of COVID. We already had like 18,000 people in the hospital for COVID back in like November. which is the highest it was since like March this year. And now there's even more, where basically there's a new stat. So like if you go out to like a big bar, like a party, the more people you have in a room, the more likely it is that someone in that room has COVID. I think the new stat is that I forget how they worded it, but basically the more people you have in the room, the even greater the odds that someone has COVID. So now it's like, if you go to a concert, don't go to concerts, because it's like one in 36 people will have COVID there. So if you go to a concert with like thousands of people, that's a lot of COVID, like a shitload of COVID. So no Disneylands, no Universals, no concerts. Because there's a large amount of COVID now. It's that time of year. We all knew it would happen, especially with Christmas and everything, and the New Year's and all the family gatherings people are having. So if you go back to work, if you're going to work and stuff, like, make sure that you guys definitely wash your hands. Potentially even wear a mask again if you guys really want to be safe with it. Because yeah, shit's getting bad. Hey Rex, what's up, buddy? Welcome on in. Ow, ow. God, this game is so pretty. Or someone in my comments on YouTube said, this game looks like it's from 2017, bro. Totally a 2017 game. 100%. I want to know what game you played in 2017 that looked like this. 2018, I could believe it. They said that. Yeah, someone said that they were saddened by the game's performance because the game doesn't even look that good. It looks like a 2017 game to them. They had said it was like, compared to some game or something other game, like they were comparing to other games and said that it looked like a 2017 game to them. I just responded saying I disagree. I think the game looks gorgeous and stunning and completely next gen. Like, yeah. But it's going good though, man. Today is actually the very first time that we're doing a YouTube stream, and we're doing it at the same time as we're doing a Twitch stream. So right now, we're live on YouTube as well. So it's the first YouTube stream I've ever done and the first multi-stream that we've ever done. Which, by the way, just throw it out there again, because I want to make sure that if you guys are on the YouTube side or even on the Twitch side, I would greatly appreciate if you guys gave the stream a like. So if you guys want to hop over to the YouTube side, or if you're already there, if you guys want to make sure you click that like button, it does help. Because basically YouTube, I guess, like I'm learning this, I've never streamed on YouTube. Wow. Oh. So YouTube treats all streams as if they are a live video, if that makes sense. So whenever I end the stream will be put up, or could be put up as like a separate video, and all of the people that came and checked it out, you know, the click-through rate, the view duration, all that stuff will, like, those stats will transfer over to it as if it were a video, and all the likes will transfer over, and it becomes just a video. So the more you guys watch on the YouTube side, the more you guys like it, you know, the longer you watch on the YouTube side, the better the average view duration is and all that fun stuff like that. So that does help the YouTube side, I'm learning, but we'll have to see how it all goes. I don't know, because I usually stream pretty long. I'm not the streamer who only puts in like 4 hours, like most of the big ones do. I put in easily 6 to 12 hours. So we'll see if I end up actually publishing this VOD, depending on how long I actually stream for. Because I don't know how I don't think people would actually want to watch like a 6-hour chunk of gameplay on YouTube. Other than Mistborn. Avatar's on UB5, right? No, actually, it's on the Ubisoft Snowdrop engine. The engine that Division 1 and 2 were on. The engine that they put Ghost Recon into. And yeah, it's that engine. It's their proprietary, like, Ubisoft engine. It's insanely gorgeous. Freaking love this engine. Especially because like Division 1 and 2 were very, very well optimized. And that's who made the game is Massive. Massive made this game, and they also made Division 1 and 2. So if you like the Division and you want to support Massive, buy this game. Because that's who made it, is Massive. And Rex, you don't know much about this game, or about game engines, except that UE5 makes things look pretty. Dude, UE5 is the most advanced engine in the world. People can fight me on that all they want. The only one that kind of competes is the Red engine for CD Projekt Red and Cyberpunk. So yeah, Cyberpunk's engine is the Red engine, and the only way that one even competes is because they're the first engine to have full path tracing support, like, live. Unreal technically, like... Unreal Engine technically has path tracing, but not for the game version of it. Basically, if you don't know much about it, Unreal Engine can be used to make those, like, well, like shows like The Mandalorian. It has that 3D modeling aspect of whatever you want to call it. Dude, dead cat! Dun, dead cat! With the 48-month resub on a 9-month streak. Dude! Holy crap. Holy crap, dude. That's so long. Welcome on in, buddy. How are you? Happy New Year to you. Oh, you guys are just... Man, it's fine. Run past them. Hopefully you're having a good day. Thank you very much for the 9-month... Or not the 9-month. The 48-month resub on a 9-month streak as well. Keeping that sub love alive. You're fucking awesome, dude. Welcome on in. How are ya? How goes? So that's what I was saying. That was with Unreal Engine, they have the cinematic side where you can make like those animated things, like the Mandalorian background was made in Unreal Engine. You can have that stuff to it. And then you have the game side of it. The game side does not have path tracing in it for the lighting, but the cinematic side does, whereas Cyberpunk is the first game ever to have path tracing. Other games have added it in since, but they were the first ones to do it. So yeah, Unreal Engine is the most advanced game engine in the world, and there's hardly any that actually compete. A lot of them are, like, the Snowdrop engine is good. I love this engine, but it's not the most advanced. You couldn't really give it that title, because it's not. Like, is it a great engine? Absolutely. Is it a bad engine? No, it's a good engine. It's fucking awesome. It's super optimized. They've got a lot of modern day features, but it's the same modern day features every other engine has. I haven't seen anything that's like super unique to this game yet, or to this engine yet. So yeah. I actually do know quite a bit about game engines. I'm sort of a hyper nerd for games. So if you guys are on the YouTube side and you guys don't know yet, I'm a hyper nerd, is how I've described myself. And also, Molly, welcome on in. Hi, hello, how are you? Greetings to you. Happy New Year's. You're so addicted to this game. Honestly, me too. I'm getting sidetracked while I'm trying to run over to a base thing over here I'm trying to take over, but yeah, me too. Been playing it since launch, and I haven't even beaten it yet. I'm just kind of bouncing around, doing whatever I gotta do, just kind of enjoying my time with it.
Might need some Dapofit pods.
I might start progressing the story a bit more, though.
Another lake to extract oil.
Just so that way I can actually get... Yeah. Boom. Just so that way we can get a little bit further along in the story mode. Miss me with that. Try having the performance and scalability that this does with UE5. I know, right? That's one thing that I will say is like the downfall of Unreal is it is a high-end engine. It does not scale to low-end. And of course the shader compilation stutters that Unreal is known for. you don't have the brain to learn that stuff, but you still love hearing about it. Yeah, that's where I love it too. I love learning about all the technologies that different game engines end up actually like putting in their games. Like, oh, I love it. That's like, so actually, I forget what theirs is called. I used to know, but whatever proprietary engine Guerrilla uses for Horizon Zero Dawn and Horizon Forbidden West, especially Forbidden West, is fucking insane. It's ridiculous. It is one of the most gorgeous games out there, and they don't even use like ray tracing or anything like that. Like, it's none of that. It's just gorgeous lighting. They're just smart with how they do textures and everything. Like, it's I forget what engine they use though. I forget the name of it. I used to know. Decima, that's the one. Thank you. Yeah. The Decima engine, the engine that was so good it got Hideo Kojima's attention and he used it for Death Stranding. Yeah. Because their engine's friggin' magical. Oh, hello, Mr. Turret. Go this way. Nope. Did I already make it wrong? No, I did not. I missed this part. There it is. Beep. It's not high-end, it's just bloated. It's both. I'm not going to disagree about the bloatedness. It is kind of bloated, but it definitely is a high-end engine. It's not meant to be played on like a 1060. It can if you make it, like if you are making a low poly game or something, sure, but yeah, other than that, Unreal Engine is not really meant for like low-end hardware. A lot of the features are really modern and really heavy and taxing. I mean, hell, even just having an older hard drive that you run the game on can hurt your performance so much with that. Okay, so we got one over here. Let's go for this. I love the little pitter-patter of my feet on the metal.
How can a place so weird be so boring?
Okay. So we've got... dang it. I can't actually reach that from over here. It's just right there, though. It's so close. And you just keep walking. Just double checking that. All I gotta do is beep this one thing. Just scan it. Beep it. Thank you. Nope. Okay, there, do that.
Shut your mouth, or I'll shut it for you.
Now, where do you go? Oh, yeah, you're behind that little pillar. Forgot you're over here. Over this way. Do-do-do-do-doop-a-doop. Pink. Then we'll store it. There we go. Oh, did I miss something real quick? Hold on. Did I miss something? Happy New Year to y'all. I am sick. Isn't that a lovely way to spend the new year? Oh, no! I was just talking about that. Like just a couple minutes ago, I was talking about how it's that, like, cold and flu season, and there's a bunch of shit going around with, like, stomach bugs and flus, and COVID's making around, like, 7. So many people have been talking about how they caught COVID over the New Year's. So hopefully it's not that. Hopefully you feel better, though, buddy. Let me also put this chat back up. There we go. Oh, the green gas blocks my Navi senses. That's not fun. So once he goes straight, I'll duck back to those pipes. So you're saying games done with Unreal are not for pores? I mean, some of them can't. Like some of the older ones from like UE3 and 4-ish can be. But a lot of the UE5 games, if you notice, like the theme is a UE5 game comes out, has a lot of advanced features, and people shit all over it because it doesn't run good on their like 1060s or their 2070s have a hard time, or even like some 3060s and 4060s will have a hard time with it because they're rendering big spaces, high texture quality, good lighting, maybe they're doing like ray tracing, and of course the engine isn't perfect, right? The engine isn't perfect. It has like shader compilation issues and stuff too, but their medium-ish hardware isn't able to run these big fancy next-gen features all too well. So you see it all the time nowadays. You get these huge fucking games. Yeah, and then you get games like Jedi Survivor that just run like ass no matter what you have. Like, yeah, so I think it's like you have these games that just want new hardware. That's like this game. That's like even Arc Ascended wants that, wants new hardware. I think that contributes to why it's not the best engine ever, in your opinion. The best engine would be great for good gameplay on any specs within reason. I can definitely understand that, and I can kind of agree with that too, that that's why I'm saying it's the most advanced engine, specifically for just the amount of features it offers and what kind of stuff it does. I think it's the most advanced, but it's not the... I wouldn't say it's like... I guess I do agree. In my head, there are two different categories, which I know is stupid and hard to explain, but... Like Unreal having like nanites and their open world system where they like segment open worlds is just crazy. And a lot of the other features they have are just super fucking game changing, right? And then their optimization has always been the poor part about their engine. Like even back to like Unreal 3, they've had shader issues and they've had like lighting bugs and yeah. That's unfortunate. What are my thoughts on Starfield? The game as a whole, or the engine, or like what part specifically, or just any part? Am I doing it over here? Wait, hold on. Oop, don't shoot. There we go. I thought there was a thing over here I had to do, but I'm not seeing it. My thoughts on Starfield as a whole, though, is it's a worse game than Skyrim and Fallout 4. It's like a 7 out of 10. I didn't get nearly as hooked into it as I did with those other games like Fallout 4 and Skyrim. Mods might fix the game if the mod developers can actually withstand playing it to make it, or enough to make a mod, which is kind of the hard part right now. There we go. And you're gonna go over there. The engine is the absolute worst part. I don't care what any, Bethesda fanboy tells me. Fuck their engine. Their engine's fucking stupid. They need to throw their engine in the goddamn garbage and never pick it up again. Make a whole new thing. Start over. I don't care if it's been updated or certain... Like, no. Do it. Start over. Just throw it away. Back to the drawing board. Their engine's fucking doo-doo. Their engine is the thing holding them back. Was the same engine they did with Skyrim? Yeah. Yeah, they've made updates to it. Say they should use Unreal. I do. There's this engine though, Deadcat. There's this engine that it's this super advanced engine. Right? It's got these super cool features, and it's super modern, and can also be free until you publish your game in their engine. I hear it's pretty unreal. And Father Mick Gaming, what's up, buddy? Over on the YouTube side. Hi, how are you? Welcome on in. How it goes, how it goes. So yeah, it was the same engine they used for Skyrim and Fallout. Like, they've never made a new engine. Like, they've just been trying to update certain visual parts or whatever. Like, they still have code that traces back to frickin' Morrowind and, like, Oblivion. They have bugs that have existed for nearly a decade or more. And even when you, there was this thing on Twitter a while ago, a couple of weeks back, where some of the, some of the developers of Starfield were being a bit defensive over their game, and they were trying to say, oh, game dev is hard. And one of the guys had pointed out that for Starfield, like in his experience, technology is the biggest hurdle. Like, a lack of technology or trying to work with what you have is the biggest hurdle. And I think that was kind of his way, without going into specifics, saying that their engine is kind of blocking a lot of what they wanted to do with the game. All of it. Have I made a thought, or have I made a video on my thoughts on Starfield? So I have lots of videos on Starfield, but not about my thoughts. I've made a lot of videos showcasing the mods for Starfield, though. I think we're good, actually. Is that all of the things? Oh, there's that one over there. Okay, I've got one more to do. Yeah, I've got the mod videos for Starfield, but nothing about my thoughts yet. I just slid backwards. Interesting. Does it have vast ability for modding like CE2? I mean, actually, yeah. It actually does. Well, maybe not as vast though, but it does. It exists. You know, the Unreal also has code from back in the day. Yeah. Yeah. Which isn't, like, that's not the main critique of the engine. I've just never been a big fan of the, of Creation Engine. Like, especially, so, and I know this is sort of unfair, and there's going to be some argument against it. I already can, oh, do I have a thing there? Oh, to turn off the internal generator. Am I going up there? I think I'm going up there. Yeah, to this one. This is where I gotta go. And that goes up to there. Let's run along real quick. Run along! Up to here and hack this. But there was that comparison people had made, like, I think it was when Starfield came out that not long after, they had done a bunch of comparisons to the Cyberpunk DLC, which that DLC is more advanced than the entirety of Starfield. Like, that one DLC is more advanced than the entirety of Starfield. And the amount of turnaround they've made to make Cyberpunk even better, you know? There we go. So, like, with, I don't know, just the one example of the amount of loading screens that Starfield has versus something like Cyberpunk. Like, Cyberpunk looks like 3 times better graphically, has more advanced features, runs better, and has less load screens. Because they're using a modern engine. Like a fully modern engine. Ooh, ammo? Oh, apparently I needed ammo.
Guess it pays to be sneaky sometimes.
Yeah. Awesome. So I guess I don't know, looking at the engine for Starfield is just, I don't see it. The only benefit that they have, the only thing it was designed for, is creating big worlds, right? They do that pretty well, I guess. kind of. Not, I mean, other games do it better, but they do that. But the number one thing that Starfield and Skyrim and Fallout all do better than other games is simulating like 50,000 items at the same time. Like the infamous, you know, cheese spawn in Skyrim, where you just spawn a bunch of goat cheese wheels and you just spawn like 30,000 of them and your game is running at like 20 FPS. Other games would crash when you did that, right? Other games would be at like, their engines would crash if you did that. That's pretty much the only actual benefit that they have with that engine, is simulating infinite items, basically. And that's, yeah. That's it. I would say the mods is one thing. Like, yes, you have great mod ability, but all you got to do is they just release the toolkit, right? You just release the SDK. So, like, if you had, like, for example, for this game, they could spend probably a good 6 months to a year building an SDK that is like a mod kit and then releasing it. And you would just you would have, you know, a consumer-friendly version of their Snowdrop engine that you can build whatever you wanted in. Like, that's just all they do. They just put in the extra effort to make an SDK that's intuitive and user-friendly. It's not exactly about the engine itself as much as they just put extra effort into making the SDK, you know? What BGS has is a design philosophy issue. They're fully capable of fixing the issues of CE2. It's just them, they don't want to. I do agree there too. Yes. Handing them UE wouldn't make a better game because they're not putting that effort in. Yeah. Well, and I think that's exactly it too. You nailed it right there when you said it's like they have the capability of fixing the engine. It's just they don't want to. And that's something I've been talking about for a while is, well, there's two aspects to it, right? There's the first aspect of like, do they actually have the ability to? After the last couple of releases and the last couple of things they've done, I'm slowly losing faith in Bethesda and their actual abilities, their competence. I'm losing faith that they have that magic still. They might just be heavily limited by their engine. I don't know what the limitation is or where the bottleneck is, but I do think they have it. I do think so. They have the ability to fix the engine and to add a bunch of cool features and to make it more modern and make it more whatever, but they don't want to. Especially because here's the next thing is like Elder Scrolls 6 is not going to be on a new engine. It might be on an updated engine if anything, but it's like they've been in pre-production for that game for a while. We've already seen them doing like face scans from certain people into the engine and scanning like certain rocks and stuff into the engine. So they're already in pre-production for Elder Scrolls 6. There is no way in hell they're going to make a new engine right now and completely screw over everybody's work in the pre-production phase. No. Nope. Elder Scrolls 6 is pretty much guaranteed to be on Creation Engine 2 at this point. The only thing they're going to do is maybe do slight upgrades to the engine. Like reflections looking a bit nicer, you know. Run away. I don't want to be attacked. Cool. We got that. Let's go up here and get this little building up there. Speaking of which, what do I think of their use of procedural generation worlds, like the planets? Oh, and Starfield? It's gonna sound blunt and mean, but honestly, it's really bad. It is. Get out of here! Stop chasing me! Oh, what the hell? Aim? Yeah, run away. Ow! Okay, I need it. Stop it. Stop it. I'm out. No, their procedural generated worlds, though, for Starfield are, like, really, really, really basic. We literally have an excellent example of good generated worlds with No Man's Sky. They literally tried to make No Man... Would you leave me the fuck alone? You could have just not... You know what? No, I died! Damn it! God damn it, they wouldn't leave me alone. This whole field is covered in them. Yeah, so they have, like, a good version of it already readily available to like, look at and study with No Man's Sky, but instead, like, they didn't allow you to fly off of planets naturally. They didn't, like, the planets don't load in automatically. They're not, like, they say procedurally generated, but what they actually mean is procedurally generated, like, with extremely strict things. So all that's going to be different is, like, where a certain tree is placed or where a certain base is placed. It's not entirely randomized. You know, like in No Man's Sky, you'll have 17 quintillion planets that only load in when you're flying to them. They generate all landmass, they generate all minerals that you can harvest, you know. Everything is procedurally generated when you're flying to it. Starfield, those planets already exist in the code, but what they're doing is they're only making that stuff within very strict guidelines when you teleport to the planet. Like, they already know what it's going to be, but it's where things are placed is different. So it's like, eh. Like, Starfield had so many great examples, like, of good ship combat, which the ship combat's alright. It's pretty cool. It's not, I'm not going to complain about that. But, like, the fact that you can't fly to and from a planet naturally, you have to load out of it, like out of a little fishbowl. They could have just looked at No Man's Sky. Or Eve for some of their stuff. Or what's that one? Elite Dangerous is more like it. No Man's Sky and Elite Dangerous. Look at those two and you have immediate, excellent examples of great space games for different reasons. Nobody makes a new engine? That's not true, actually. A lot of people make brand new engines. Like the famous Decima engine. At least I'm pretty sure that one was. Someone can Google that and see if it was used for, was it Killzone? What was the FPS game that they made before Horizon? I forget what it is, but I forget if... I think that game was using a whole different engine. It might not have been, though. But I'm pretty sure it was a brand new thing for Horizon. Ah, fuck. Okay. Ow, fall damage. Ah. I think it would have been cooler if they did a small single star system. They could put more thought into each planet. 100% agree. I think if they had done like 5 planets instead of 1,000, it would have been way better. 5 densely packed planets, you know? Like, take the size of Skyrim and like double it. That's a pretty good map size. Maybe even triple it if you really wanted to be fancy with it. You don't gotta go like GTA 7 with it, but take the size of like Skyrim, and like double it, and then make, you know, that's a good sized planet, and then just make 5 of those. Just pack 5 of those. Ta-da! 5 spare parts. Horizon Zero Dawn engine is the same one they use. Okay. Okay. I thought it might have been, but I didn't know if they... Okay, that probably makes sense, actually. Did I fall through that? I don't know if I did. What do I want to do next? I could do the other base over here, or do this little fuel pump thing over here, the mining pump thingy. I could do that. I could do really anything. Can you fly helicopters in Avatar? No. No. You can't pilot the helicopters or the mechs, but you can fly an Ekron. So from here, if I want to go to my new objective, I can just summon my dude. He'll land super far away from you for some reason. And you just fly on him.
Yeah.
Because you gotta remember, the Na'vi in Avatar are like 9 feet tall. So we wouldn't fit in the mechs or in the helicopters. Like, you can see how tall we are next to certain humans when I go back to like certain bases and stuff. Like, humans are tiny. Even when we go to some of their bases, when we sneak through some of their doors and stuff like that, like their doors, we have to crouch through to waddle through their doors. It's really kind of cute. Okay, so let's go here and get this one real quick. That feeling when no giant blue waifus. I know. Dude, we were talking about that the other day, actually, kind of making subtle jokes about it, but like, bring out the, thank you, damn. Yeah, we were talking about it, making subtle jokes about like this game having like a romance option, and so far there's been no like Na'vi waifus yet. The only one that I've seen that I would consider romancing in this game is a character named Priya. She's a human. She's this little, again, she's short because she's a human, but she's like she's got like purple hair. She's really cutesy, upbeat and stuff like that. Like, yeah. Ah, damn it. I didn't mean to. Yeah, fuck. Okay. There. Got it. Now, before it explodes. Heal! Kaboom! Nailed it. Yeah, because the Na'vi are so tall, like, you can't pilot any helicopters, sadly. But I mean, you got the Ekron, which is good. Like, the Ekron is fun. I think the only part they missed that I would have loved about the Ekrons here, like, you can pet them. You actually move your left stick to pet them and you can feel all good about it. The only part they missed, though, is that if you get into combat, the Ekrons do not defend you. They don't, like, fly around and start, like, swooping down and, like, attacking stuff. They don't do that. Even if it's helicopters, they don't, like, take off after a helicopter. I would love that if they did. I want my mount to also defend me. Maybe it's unrealistic, but I want it. Also, Dead Cat, by the way, it is good to see you though, buddy. I feel like I haven't seen you a lot lately. So I hope that, you know, life is going good. Hopefully work is going all right. Hopefully you're doing good. You also can't hang on to the side of cliffs. Yeah, that'd be cool too. Could you see them doing it? I wish you could do that too. Like, climb up rock walls and stuff like that would be super awesome. Okay, so you both make this very difficult. Yeah. Your rotation pathways are all... They're all fucked. And by the way, chat, thanks for hanging out today. Whether you're on Twitch or YouTube, I greatly appreciate you guys hanging out with me. Stopping in, hanging out. Saying voice. Oh, fuck. Kill me. Kill me. Bing. Yeah, look at how tiny the humans are. Look. I'll go show you. These are the humans. Look at how tiny the fully grown human is just like a little baby. Like
With more Dapofet pods.
I think the Navi, like 12-year-old kids are as tall as a fully grown man. Like a 6-foot tall man. They be tiny. Okay. So let me try to do. Watch out for the guy above. AFK. Sounds good, Rex. Sounds good. It's going, I guess. Well, hey, it's better than not going. It's better than not going, but you know, it's always good to have you here, buddy. It's always good to see, well, your face, I guess, would be your face-ish. Your name. It's good to see your name. Okay, so we just gotta wait for this one human to walk away. Yeah, your face. Also, question, chat. Should I, because we're now multi-streaming on YouTube and Twitch at the same time, should I put the combined chat on the screen so that way when we're on like gameplay like this, you guys can see who I'm responding to, whether, you know, no matter the platform? I don't want to clutter the screen too much, but I also want less confusion about who I'm responding to. And that goes for the YouTube side or the Twitch side as well, like no matter what you're viewing on right now. Ah, shit. Okay, we're good. Oh, shit. Like if you're on the YouTube side, fuck me, how did you not see me? You're blind.
This place really ain't much to look at.
Yeah, if you're on the YouTube side, you know, let me know what you'd prefer as well, because my Twitch chat is typically more active. Like it's my main chat is the Twitch one. So if you're on YouTube, you may end up seeing me or hearing me respond to a lot of comments you don't see. And same with the Twitch side, you may hear me say someone's name that's not actually in chat. Ta-da! We did it! You wish Twitch and YouTube chat could be integrated together? I know. I think so. I've heard a couple of things, right? I've heard some stuff, especially with so Twitch recently made multi-streaming, like you can actually multi-stream now. So it's not against TOS or anything. You can fully stream to as many platforms as you would like to. The only stipulation they have, which I'm just saying fuck you and I'm doing anyway, is they say not to combine your chat on screen. Which I'm doing anyway, because fuck you, Twitch, I'm doing it. You can't tell me not to combine my goddamn chat. Like, fuck it. So, that's the only other thing they say, is you can't, like, on-screen combine your chat from different platforms. You gotta, like, we can combine it on our end, so we can see all the messages, but the on-screen chat can't be combined, and that's what I'm telling them. Go fuck yourself, I'm doing it anyway. Like, that's a dumbass rule, and you know it, and you know you can't enforce it, so, like, fuck you, I'm doing it. Neat. But from what I've been able to hear through the grapevines and through videos and stuff like that is, I think there's a bot. I think there's a bot that, or I guess someone's working on it. I don't know. I forget what it is, but someone had mentioned a thing that you can do where it will link between the two chats, and when someone types on like YouTube, it will inject the comment into the Twitch chat, so people can still, like, the comments can still come across, which is kind of, yeah. Because, like, right now, all of my combined chats, I can't moderate my own chat. Like, I can send a message. And I think I can block people from the restream chat, but I don't know if that blocks them on the platform they're on, or if it just blocks them from appearing in my chat so I don't see them. I don't know. So yeah, there's a lot of things that we need from a chat system with the multi-streaming. It's so new that you need like everything. Like everything needs to be fine-tuned, everything needs to come together, everything needs to work together, have integrations with each other, acknowledge and share features across the board. Yeah, especially for the streaming perspective, but also for the viewer perspective too. Like there should be an option within Twitch to link it to my YouTube channel, and it should natively inject the YouTube chat into my Twitch chat. Like that needs to happen. Otherwise my Twitch chat will just think I'm talking to nobody. And then if the issue of not being able to combine your on-stream chat together becomes even worse. Because if Twitch doesn't do it, and if I can't do it because it's against TOS, then my Twitch people just think I'm talking to ghosts. Like, they're just like, who the fuck is he talking to? The whole time. Which is just dumb. So, in the future, we can only hope that happens. We can only hope. Oh, are you... Wait, is that bark? It is, but it's not good bark. Nor is that. Oh, but that's the resin, though. First time seeing resin, I'll take it. It ain't good resin, but I'll take it. Sheltered from wind? You can... Wait, what? Huh? How do you shelter that from... How does that even work? Huh. Can I go in the tree? Almost. 51 food recipes. No one would naturally find all of these, nor need them. Like being fireproof, that's never been one of the 7 food slots level of useful. The only time I've ever found the elemental resistance one to be useful, Tiny, was the in the level 20 base, the laser at the end. That laser's elemental. So like when Manny was going through it. Oh, there's the shelter from wind. Depends on the side you're on, or if it's in a cave or something. Yeah, so that laser at the end is an elemental beam, and when Manny was going through it, he had that like immunity to elemental damage or whatever, so it only did like a little bit of damage to him. And then if you didn't have that food on, it was like almost a one hit every time it touched you. But like other than that, yeah, I've never really needed resistance to elements because no one does that. Well, like the pyros do, I guess. They have the amp suits that do that, but they don't get close enough for that. Okay. Do any of these small trees have like bark or resin on them? No. No. Do you have bark or resin on you? If you do, I can't see it. I think we're good. I don't think there's anything actually on those. You've never successfully gotten sheltered from wind, you just use the food. I just got sheltered from wind. I guess it depends on the angle that you're harvesting it. Because like one of them didn't get it. And the other one, because it was the opposite way the wind was blowing, got it. I guess. My other thought is that it would also be inside the trees. You know, like some of those trees you can like climb into and there's like those roots you can follow up. I want to say it'd be in those, maybe? Same with materials that need hurricane. Thunderstorm is easy, or is easy relative to that. You can have hurricanes in oh, is hurricane like when you get the floating debris and it's all lightning and crazy and stuff? Is that a hurricane? Because there is rain, and then there's like the crazy rain where it's like full cloud coverage and just, yeah, just really windy. Okay. What to shelter from wind do? So basically, Dead Cat, when you're going through this game, you can harvest different things. Like, there's different materials in the world that you can harvest. And each one has a best quality to it. So you can not only can you fuck up the harvest process, so like when you grab it and you're like rotating it around trying to find the sweet spot and then you pull it off, that can be fucked up, but you can also get the best quality depending on like weather or time of day, or you can see here sheltered from wind gives you the highest quality. So those numbers there, the 18 to 21, 26 to 28, and 31 to 34, so like even if you got an exquisite version of it, it could still be a 31 instead of a 34 because you didn't get the best quality of it. So the hard part is now finding the exquisite version of this thing, and then also trying to get it to be sheltered from the wind so I can get the best quality of the exquisite stuff. Yeah, it's like a little RNG dependent. And yeah. So basically each one has like a best quality. Just like with
Whoa!
That's a lot of kites. When you are hunting animals, when you're hunting them, have a weak spot, and if you hit the weak spot, it's like massive damage. But if you even shoot the body of the animal once without hitting the weak spot, it is a clean kill, or it's not a clean kill, not a merciful kill. Getting both of those makes the ingredients they drop even better. So if we go to the Hunter's Guide, and I can show you like on these dudes, the Sound Blast Colossus, right? So you have the superior quality and you have the exquisite quality, and they'll have, if you inspect them, you can see that little glowing spot underneath its neck, that like weird little hump thing that's all orange down there. That's their weak spot. So if I were to shoot the weak spot and one hit kill this thing, it would drop me, you know, the highest quality version of that whatever I'm hunting. So if I find one that's a superior Sound Blast Colossus, it's going to drop me the highest version of its bone, the highest version of its heavy hide, and the highest version of its meat. The same thing with animals. Plants and animals have a best quality and then multiple like rarities and stuff. So it's all, yeah. I hope that makes sense. Basically, it's the more careful you are with your hunting and the more careful that you are with your harvesting of like plants and stuff like that, the better your stuff is. Yeah. And the reason that you want the better stuff is for crafting. So in your crafting stuff here, you can see that this one I got here is a 148 damage Colossus bone. And it's a spear thrower crafting material. So when I go to craft a spear thrower, this is a material that I'll use in it, and that 148 damage is going to be applied to the final damage of the item. So if I didn't have a 148 Colossus bone, if it was like a 128, then the final damage of the item would lose those 20 points as well. So when you're crafting stuff, you want to get the best quality possible. So that way when you end up crafting using those new materials that you've gotten, the materials are the best quality, so the item will be the best quality, and yeah, all that stuff. It's rather intricate, actually. I like it. Some people won't, and that's fine. Some people will find it too convoluted and complex, but
They will soon see it.
they do actually have They do have ways to simplify it. They have like a food that you can eat, and it gives you perfect picking and harvesting conditions for like an hour or whatever. Which is, I think I actually have one of those. Over. Maybe I don't. Maybe, I think I put it in my stash. But yeah, they have food that can give you that. Let's see. Merciful is killed fast with few hits. Clean is if you get the weak spot. I one-shot everything, but it won't give you clean unless it's a weak spot. Yeah. Yep.
Might need to
Exactly.
prep first.
Ugh, look at that. That's detail. That's ridiculous. Because apparently a headshot isn't as fast as a lung shot on Pandora. I think it's the way that I've interpreted it is the weak spot isn't about the fast killing. It's like maybe the parts of the animal that they use. Like even if you get a headshot and you one-shot it, maybe there's parts on the face they want to use. And you might be damaging those parts. You know, same with like getting a body shot. You're damaging the actual like the hide. So that's kind of how I've seen it. Like the weak spots typically won't be near any part of the, unless it's like certain deers and stuff, right? Then you got to shoot like the heart or whatever. But that's how I've thought about it. But yeah, basically always shoot them in the little like lung holes and stuff. Gets weird though. You crafted maximized materials that said like 500 plus damage, but then the item was only 384. I noticed that with Manny's crafting too. The other day, whenever he was doing his stuff.
You can see for miles in this room.
That like it would estimate like 480 billion damage, and then like it wouldn't do any of that. It would always be less. Oh shit, I was way too close for that, huh? Hey, food. Ah shit. Probably fall asleep soon. This cold is kicking your ass. Happy hunting. Dude, dead cat. Nah, just kill me. Do it again. Do it again. There you go. But yeah, dead cat, thanks for hanging out, buddy. Definitely get some rest. I know that colds are awful, so
Fat pods.
get some rest and make sure that you eat some food, like some good soup, and stay hydrated as well. It's good seeing you, buddy. It's good to see ya. Best material that you found is Cloud Splitter combined with Vine Shroom. Oh, the best food? Yeah, the best material food that you found is that. Yeah, I've only ever found the green Cloud Splitter stuff. It's kind of annoying. Like all the ones that, same with like roots, like there's a ton of materials that are super hard to find anything above green. And baby, what are you playing? What you doing? Like this, what do you got? See, just green. I'm not gonna harvest the green. Yeah. Then you eat another food that requires a special material that won't spoil, but I'm betting you can beat the whole game without finding it. Jeez. That is definitely rare. At least rare sounding. That's because you are not using the hunter's guide. It tells you where the exotic stuff. No, I mean I am using that, but like with like roots. The hunter's guide says, oh yeah, for roots you just go look in caves, silly, or go look near the blistering roots and stuff. Like, and then I go into a cave and there's 0 roots. Or the ones that are there are green.
Wasn't everyone a rookie at first? Good job.
So even when they tell you where it is, I can't find where the hell it is.
At least it's sunny. Yeah.
Are you not playing anything yet? Oh, what you doing? Are you still eating the foods?
Get to the end!
How did you hear that? How did you hear that? Forget cave root. That is the worst of them all. The rest will tell you the area much better. I'll have to look at it to see which ones I have, because I've honestly only found like 2 roots. So I'm assuming this is just, yeah, clouded forest. I don't fucking have that. Plains root. I've only ever found the green ones of this. So in the weeping steppes in the center of the upper plains. In the weeping... There's the Weeping Gorge. I don't know.
Some Dapplefit pods.
Yeah, baby, what you doing? Are you eating your foods? I'm getting kind of hungry as well, actually.
Sure.
I hate the man.
There. Got that, and then we'll zoom around to the other side. Can't believe it's already 6 in the afternoon. Okay, now we'll run and jump to there. Can I hack this? No. Okay, both of you walk away so you don't hear nothing. I don't know how you heard last time. Oh, really? You motherfucker? You seem... Man. I don't know why they're seeing me all of a sudden. I wish you could still punch the guy in the mech. Like, for the ones that are not protected.
Could do with more Dapplefit pods.
Okay. So... let's try it again. Weeping Steps is a great area. There's like 4 to 5 materials around there, but center of the plains is not really accurate. That's kind of what I figured. Oh, really? You're all suspicious now up there? Really? Fine, we'll just wait. We'll just wait. Food was consumed a while ago, now just cleaning. Also got excited of the things we bought, so we were messing with all that. Ah, okay. So you were the little kid playing with the toys you bought today? And also, wait, what'd you have for food?
No more Dapplefit pods.
What is what's for foods? Exactly, yeah. That's like being the kid, like when you buy a new game and you like read the back of the game cover the whole way home. It's like one paragraph, but you reread it like 5 times. Okay, so you're only suspicious. Grilled chicken, rice, and a side salad? That sounds good. The only time anyone reads that fast? Yeah. Well, technically, I mean, if it's a paragraph and you only read it 5 times on the way home from the game store, like, isn't that slow? I guess it, well, depends on how fast you read, but also how far away from home you live from the game store. Because my game stores were probably, I don't know, they were, depends on when. Look, we all don't read as fast as you do, jeez. No, I lived far away from a game store, okay? Especially when the younger I got, like, we would live in those, like, you know, rural areas out in the middle of fucking nowhere. And, like, trying to read those, or trying to go get a game when you lived down there was like, you had to go into town. I wasn't a fast reader. I just had the advantage of living far from home. Or not living far from home, shopping far from home. Okay, let's go up here. Do this. See if we can sabotage it before they hear or see. Perfect. Ah, shit. There, fuck it. I finished it. You cutie, though. You read fast. I like how the YouTube stream can do, like, little reactions. I like that. That's better than what Twitch does. Like, Twitch has, like, a reactions thing, too, I guess, but theirs is not as good. It puts it on, like, the VOD track. So, only the streamer really gets to see the reactions. Give me that food. Don't need to make more arrows? I do. Okay. I didn't enable the memberships on there. Like that's YouTube subs is the memberships. I didn't enable the memberships because I felt like I could do that. I could, because I do make the videos and stuff. Like, it's not like I'm making on like a brand new channel, but I felt that turning on the memberships would be, I don't know, too soon. Even though I've had the YouTube channel for a couple of years now, and I've been posting a bunch of videos and stuff, but I also don't know what other benefits I would offer for the memberships, because the memberships on YouTube act more like Patreon stuff than Twitch stuff. Where like they want you to have, like, you can get like sub badges and emotes, those are like duh. But past that, like, what would you offer? Because they have like different tiers, and different tiers give different benefits, I guess, little like bonuses and whatever. So, kind of like, what else would I offer besides the awesome benefit of knowing that you supported my dream? I don't know. Whereas like Twitch, that is the benefit, is like you support to support. You get the badge, you get the alert, you get the thanks from the streamer, and then that's what you do. But on YouTube, it's definitely more conditional. Or at least can be, I suppose, because you can. It's kind of like more. It's like a mix between Twitch and Patreon for the memberships. Cool. So that was that. Let's go up to this little place up here. Let's go there. She called me a show off. I'm not showing off. I've been thinking this a while, but I almost wish they reversed the order of the regions, ending with the jungle. I will have to see the other areas to know, but I'm still shocked they put, at least as far as I've been told, the hardest RDA base is in the very first area, like right next to where you start the game. That's sort of my confusion. Like, why would you do that? Nah, fuck. In your opinion, the jungle is the best, but I also realize that the jungle is what catches people. Yeah, well, yeah, the jungle is the most easily recognizable Avatar area. Like, that's just, like, when you think Avatar, you think, like, beautiful bioluminescent jungles and stuff like that. Like, that's, I guess, kind of why it's the first area. You're right, it catches people. I don't know about it being my favorite. I've only seen 2 areas, but of the 2 that I've seen, I don't know if I have, like, a favorite necessarily. I just know that I think this plains area is unbelievably gorgeous. And a little bit less claustrophobic than the jungle. The jungle area is pretty, and don't get me wrong, I had a lot of, time staring at it and being like, ooh. But yeah, this plains area is just catching my eye left and right. I only can't wait to see what the next areas look like. You're almost guessing that the jungle was planned to be last, but then they wanted to catch people at the start of the game. Honestly, I could see that. Like, if you just flipped the map around, where you'd go from here, and then you work your way up to, because that would make sense if it did that, right? If like the hardest base is way up top, up here, or maybe they even put the base into there. I don't know. Or like way up here. Or something. Just kind of swap things around. But yeah, I think that is something that probably... I could believe that. I could. Alright. Let's get on our Ecron and fly. I think we just did that one. Yeah, pretty sure we just did this one.
Yeah.
Oh man, pizza sounds so good. But so does McDonald's. I got my Burger King fix the other day, but I did not get my McDonald's fix. So what is everyone's current thoughts on the YouTube side? For the people that have been over there or the people that are there, what's your thoughts on the YouTube
Should
streams?
prepare first.
Oh, that's a base. Oh shit, this is that one. Oh fuck. Yeah, I didn't mean to go over here. I'm sorry. I'll leave you alone. I'm sorry. I did not realize I was flying so far out of my way. What's this? This is one of those places. Are you corrupted? You might be? Not yet. Oh man. These freaking meds are making me so damn sleepy. Damn.
Hey, me again, Priya. You knew that. I'm picking up a signal from another empty RDA site. I'm sending the coordinates your way. You know, if you have time to check it out.
I'll see what I can find.
Yeah, Priya. You're my favorite. Yeah, because she's like this cute girl with like blonde, or not blonde hair, purple hair and some bangs, and looks all adorable. Which I know Nerd would like the purple hair. Is there anything else we can put? No. That's gonna be a quest thing. I'm getting kind of full on my armor. At some point I'll have to do that. Okay. Oh, there's a bell sprig like right next to us. Oh, on top of this thing over here. Heard purple hair. Yes and yes. Yeah. Yeah, one of the girls in this game, one of the humans, is she's all cute and she's all hyperactive and dorky. And she's got purple hair. With bangs, I think, too. Cool. There's that bell sprig. All right. Mother's tears. Let's just let's get back on our dude guy and clear out all this fog. Did you land over there? No, you land up here. Yeah, you're gonna land up here, not way down there. Don't know who they are, but BFF definitely. Yeah, see? Yeah, they make these quirky, dumb jokes. I'll have to show you them when we go back to the main base. Yeah, quirky little dumb jokes. And again, purple hair with bangs, and she's all hyperactive and, or at least talkative. And she can be all nerdy with it too.
Yeah.
Let's see. Am I going onto this ridge? Or the one above it?
Whoa!
Oh, it's down there. Ta-da! Okay. Bell sprig! Got it. And then there's the wind flute, like, right next to us. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. Cool. And there's a little tiny camp down there, which we could go and get. There's also one over there, which we could go and get. But up there is one of those Sarentu ancestor scrolls.
Let's fly.
Let's fly. I assume. What are these? Oh, those are cloud splitters. Ooh. Got a couple of them up here. What, where do you shoot your load at? That's what she said. You literally just shot it off the cliff, didn't you? Not quite. It's on the side. Or did it fall? Nope, it's right there. Still green, you fuck. Where would these... Wait. In the Weeping Steps, of course. Weeping Steps of the Upper Plains. Alright, so just stop looking around here. There's none that I can find around here. For the rarer kind. Yeah, baby, I'll have to show you how I did the, this whole setup thing. It is complex. But it seems to be working all right. I've got functionality, I guess. It's not smooth or intuitive, but it works. Yeah, what is this one? Way of the Diplomat. Earn additional favor by completing... Oh, really? Just more clan favor? Okie doke. Alrighty, if you say so. And 2 skill points. Now I've got, what, like 21 skill points? Disharmony is a bit weak now that I just went on a random slaughter. Oh, did you just say YOLO and you started murdering a bunch of dire horses? To find out what and then you just got disharmony from it? They make it sound all scary.
Go, Captain.
I guess it's to scare you away from killing anything else. They made it sound all terrifying. Like, last warning, before you die of disharmony. You just murdered everything without gathering. No need for dire horses. It just blocks your focus for a minute. Wait, really? To both of those things? Like, it just blocks your focus for a minute, but you also get disharmony for murdering without looting? How have I never gotten that? There's plenty of stuff I just ignore. Interesting.
Watch out! Enemies there!
There, ow. Boom. Kaboom! Nailed it. I don't know if any of this back here can even be landed on. Seems like it. I'm just gonna fly until the game tells me not to. I think it's multiple of the same species in a short time period without gathering. I was one-shotting Sunblast. Oh. So it kind of just makes you not want to, or tells you to stop being heartless. They're just like, listen, listen, listen. Stop it.
Whoa, God dear. Don't want to go that way, huh?
You're being dishonorable, Tiny. How dare you?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, we've got all this over here. Small little base right in front of us.
Yeah.
Sound blasts sound like they fart when you kill them without a weak point, do they? They kind of sound like one anyway, even if you do kill them with a weak point. Or when the other ones attack. Just the regular attacks they do.
Yeah.
Ah, the good old music. I'm just making sure I got all this little fog out of my way. Because that fog is super annoying on the map. Okay. Most of it's gone. So we can head back for that little camp. I guess I could feed my Ikron a little bit. Oh wait, I don't even have much stuff on you. Fine, you can have the Octofin.
You're hungry, huh?
There you go. Should be just down over here. Oh, here's one of those scanning things. Let's get this computer right here. While we're at it. Okay. So there's one slightly over here. Yep. Pretty sure that's the red light from it. Or not. Ooh. Exquisite mud crawler fish. Ooh, okay, I'll take that. Where? Is it up a level? Probably up a level. Yep. One over here. Right around this corner. And then one on the side over here. No, shit. Oh, I was supposed to fall. Got it. Nailed it. And the camp should be just over here. Now you've created a really nice bow, but no RDA bases left to test it on. Dang it. Yeah, I think that's kind of where like the whole there's a giant emphasis on crafting in the game, but they sort of let you find that out like on your own. So like the focus on crafting is always there, and like you're finding out now like you're at the end of the game with some of the best stuff in the game, but there's nothing to test it on. And I think that's kind of part of what they wanted to do.
Dance fighting in the firelight. Now that is art.
And also why they need a dang New Game Plus option. Or just the ability to reset the bases. Like either way. Cool. So there's that. Whole bunch of fog. Let's put like our marker there. Get our dude back. Cool. Oh, that morning sunrise is so beautiful. Yeah, there's like a giant focus on crafting in the game, but like they never really tell you how much it actually is going to affect the game until you do it. I think they didn't want to influence anyone's playthroughs by telling you like, hey, you can do this thing. Like, I don't even, was there any even tutorials about crafting? I'm pretty sure there wasn't. Like, I'm pretty sure there was nothing on it at all. They just said, hey, have fun. I'm like, you do you, boo-boo. Wow, look at that view, though. Ugh. So freaking pretty. But don't worry, guys. It's a 2017 game. This game looks just like a 2017 game. Cool. So other than flying out and clearing out this other stuff over there, we got most of this fog over there done. And then we have a lot of those purple dots over there to do. But let's put our marker like over here and go back. There's a side quest for it in Kingler Forest. Huh. Yeah, and I guess some of the clan contributions kind of do that too. Like if you follow all of those, they make you craft some bows, and that might give you a heads up on like, hey, crafting's kind of cool. See, I'm almost there.
Yeah.
Chat, thanks for hanging out today. You guys are friggin' awesome. I appreciate you guys. On the Twitch and the YouTube side of things. Okay. So now we made it to here. Let's just slightly go up to like there. Doesn't help that you'll find better stuff than you can craft until you hit the plains or redacted area. Yeah, pretty much. But I think that's sort of a, I don't know. At least for me, I'm kind of torn on if it's a bad design or a good design. To where like you can just keep finding better stuff, because that's kind of like doing that level 20 base was super fun. Don't get me wrong. I loved that I was able to accomplish that. But the main, I guess, issue with that is I now have 2 slots that I've I haven't changed out my headpiece or my bow in almost 10 levels. Like, they've been the best stuff that I could ever possibly find for 10 levels now. So all of the cool headpieces that I finally can unlock and all the cool bows that I've been finally able to find and whatever have all just been doo-doo now. You know? I've found the best stuff because I did that level 20 too early. Let's get this over there, right beneath us. So on like one hand, being able to find better stuff in the world is part of the fun, you know? And when you do that level 20 base, or when you do other bases, like sometimes you just find gear that's so good you never swap it out. And that kind of ruins the fun a tiny bit. Who are you?
Strange news. I rode by Laughter's retreat today. Everyone was gone, like the wind swooped them away.
Maybe it did.
Do you know what happened to them?
No, I'm sorry. Could it have been the Sky People?
I saw signs of struggle, but no metal. Something else made them leave. I hope they are fine. If you go there, be careful. There might still be something near.
Okay. I will be careful. Where's your contributions bin?
But deadly.
You not have one? You've got to have one, right? Do you not have a contributions bin? Oh, there it is. What do you want? Bloodleaf bark? I think I actually have that. I think. Oh, weird. Like a drying section, I guess. I wonder how dry that actually would be, though. Because you're in a cave. Usually caves are pretty moist. Or at least can be. Pretty much just remember that with the food craft and exotics. You can get numbers higher than what the damage says. Like your, 3 to 4 bow, yeah. Yeah, that seems to be the way to go. You get that skill point in the skill tree to where like you can craft higher stuff. And you get some materials with like the food that you can eat to get the perfect stuff. And you basically just, you can craft like 300, 400, 500 item power, like health, whatever, damage things, whatever it is. You can craft like some 300 or 400 items. Okay, so so we've got a base of, we've got a couple of stuff that we've got to discover. One problem you have with the plants, you never really get the full feel of the bioluminescence. Same with the jungle, to be honest. Did you know the Zekru of the Ikron can glow, but only in darkest spots. But the ambient light from the plant at night hides it. Really? Interesting. Huh. I did not know that. I haven't had much problem with the bioluminescence in this game.
Let's fly.
I think it looks really gorgeous, honestly, but that is just me.
It's another pump jack.
It's another pump jack. Why do I want a pump jack?
You just close the valves on the tanks and go from there. Stop their operation at the beginning.
I don't want a pump jack, though. I mean, Jack might be a nice guy, but I don't want to pump him. I don't really know Jack that well. Oh, it's one of these where the guy just sits there and does like nothing and completely sees me the entire time.
I heard some guy cut his foot. Next morning,
Run! Okay. I don't know if we could have hacked that, but there, now we just got the one other one. It is gorgeous, but even more gorgeous in the dark areas, or the darker areas, like next to a cliff that blocks off the planet light, or in deeply wooded areas. Yeah. Yeah, like whenever you find an area of the forest that's like completely like shaded because it's just a thick area of trees, or like in a cave, yeah. Can I hack these? Probably not. No. Wait, why are you all suspicious? I didn't even kill anybody. Why are they all suspicious? Good example, I say a beautiful point in the plains. Tons of flowers. I really wanted to see what they looked like at night. But I just realized I'd never know because they are not never shaded enough to shine. Ah. You know, sometimes I actually didn't know that Pandora is the moon. There's the planet nearby, which I can't tell where it's at right now, but the planet nearby, I thought that was the moon. I was like, wow, they have a really big moon really close by. Like their moon is close. But turns out we're the moon. I didn't know that. Maybe it's up there. Oh, now I gotta go to the top of that? Oh my gosh. That's why you keep stopping yourself from saying moonlight. I know, it's like technically we are the moon. I didn't even know that. So we're just like one of the moon, because when you look at the planet, you can actually see two other things orbiting off of it as well. So we're just like one of the moons for it. Do I like destroy that? Shoot the oh, I do. I just shoot it. Let me go all the way around.
What was that?
No. Okay. I didn't shoot the drill tower exhaust fan. Oh, I have to wait for the... That's what it is. Yeah! Boing. All right. The exact point is Walker's Haven, up there to the right of that rock you couldn't climb. Beautiful during the day, not bad at night, but disappointing. So this was the area that I couldn't climb, right? I'm not seeing an area called Walker's Haven. Oh, no, wait. Yeah, it's right there. Yep. Yeah, it's the camp to the right. Yeah, I only remembered that because, when I first discovered that camp, I read it as Wanker's Heaven. I was like, the fuck did they call this camp? But no, it's Walker's Haven. So yeah. And Nim, hi, how are you? Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you. Hopefully you're doing good. Welcome to you. Let's see, we got all that. And I'm way over here. I forgot about that. Cool. Let me get my loot. I don't think there was much left. I think I took most of it when I was stealthing through it, but stuff like this. Get some... Nope. Full-on sticks. Let me craft something, then take it. Okay, and then... I think we're good. Yeah. The flowers there are gorgeous during the day, but you just don't see it at night. Yeah. Yeah, I bet there's a lot of places like that that just like... Well, my issue with nighttime is that there's this one... I've only seen the jungle. There's this one weather type, I guess, in the jungle area where it basically tries to replicate that like super like humid, foggy type where like everything just looks bloomy, like looks all smeared and bloomy. Like I get what they were going for, but it just looks bad. You can't see anything when it happens. Like that's kind of my issue with nighttime is that like at least in the jungle area it's kind of random what weather you're gonna have and if you're gonna be able to see anything at nighttime sometimes.
All I can do is hand her the bomb and run.
But otherwise, I mean, I think this plains area might be one of the ones that I prefer. We'll see what the next one looks like, but yeah. So far, the plains one is like... I'm having a lot of fun here because of how like, open it is and everything. And the giant fields of flowers and everything that they have, like, oh. It looks so... Oh, there's the Weeping Steps. Neat. Way over there. And then there's this guy. Let's fast travel back to here and then... go from here. Like these areas with like all of the trees around here and the way the lighting hits the big fields of grass and flowers and everything. Oh, it looks so good. Then we'll go this way. And we'll just head up there. By the way, chat, if you guys didn't know, not sure if you guys have seen it or read the title, but today is actually the very first time that I am attempting to do a multi-stream. So I'm live on Twitch and I'm also live on YouTube as well. So if you're from the YouTube side and you want to come hang out on Twitch, then it's just the same name over here on Twitch, just Mr. J over here. And if you're on the Twitch side and you want to go check out the YouTube side and go hang out over there, whatever your preferred platform is, we've now got that up as well. First time doing a YouTube stream ever, and also first time doing a multi-stream to 2 different platforms. Boing. No. Not gonna take that little thing. This game very similar to Far Cry with a base camp takeover. Yeah. Yeah, it has other elements from other games in it too, but it's very similar to Far Cry with the element of little outposts with enemies in it that you want to take over. The main difference though is that in Far Cry your objective is to kill people. Typically it's to kill people. In this one, your objective isn't to kill, or doesn't have to be to kill. You have an optional thing of killing if you want to, but For the most part, it's just disable this or turn off that or stop them from doing this or sabotage the drill arms or whatever, you know. For the most part, it's not actually killing. You can if you want to, though. They do give you that option, but unlike Far Cry, where it's like you probably want to kill them.
Another day on the best moon in space.
Another day on the best moon in space. I'm glad they have pride in their moon like that. But yeah, it's very similar to Far Cry. It's not a Far Cry clone, but it does borrow a lot from it. It also borrows a lot from like Horizon Zero Dawn and like God of War and even Ghost of Tsushima, which Ghost of Tsushima also borrows a lot from Far Cry as well. So okay, so we're just gonna
Can't wait to fill up that graveyard.
close the dredge fluid control valve. Where's that? Up here? It is. Did I do it? I did! Yay! I think the only thing this game is missing is like little mini games like what Far Cry does, where like at least newer Far Cries give you like racing objectives and stuff, or like different mini games like that. Like, could you imagine if this game had like Ecron races you could sign up for? Like, how cool would that be? Boing. Okay. Usually there's one in this crate here, yeah. Grab that. I like how now that I'm in the new area, each one gives me like 3 spare parts instead of only like 1 or 2. So the next area is probably going to give me like 4 to 5 spare parts, just like how the those small camps give me 5 when they used to give me like a max of 4, but now they're 5 every time pretty much. So those are going to be like probably 6 to 7 in the next area each time I do one. Geronimo! Baby, what you doing? You playing games yet? Probably not. I would assume you probably would be like, hey, I'm gonna play this game. But maybe you are. Maybe you're playing a game. And if so, what game? Man, it's 7 o'clock.
You are not from the plains.
Probably should think about eating here soon.
Your feet sound more tender than ours. I was riding nearby when I spotted a Tarsius sapling.
Oh, cool.
They are special to the Farantu, I think.
Yeah. Give me the dang item. Or, yeah, there you go. Are you a thing? No. Okay, so if we go up this way, I forget what I forget what I marked. Was it one of those camps? I think it's one of those camps. Yeah. Welcoming seat. That's what I call my face. What? Huh? Oh, plains route? Didn't I just get rid of all my plains route? Because it's only the green one. Didn't I tell you, chat? That's why we keep those. I forget if I got rid of them though. I might have. I told you. I told you. That's why you keep the random stuff. Because this game has a habit of requiring you to pick them up. For something. You never know what. That's why I'm a hoarder. That's where my tendencies come from. Skyrim did the same thing. There was always some person that's like, hey, do you by chance have this one random item? And I'm like, actually, I do.
Whoa!
Do I actually have that item though? Let me see. Yeah, see? Oh, it's spore root. They want cave root, isn't it? Pretty sure they want cave root. Hey, I'm doing the game itch stuffs. Ooh, what are you playing? Probably Overwatch. Ah, Overwatch 2. Oh, yep. Yep. With your best friend. Ooh. Tell him I said hi. Unless they can hear me, in which case, hi. They could watch the stream. Well, maybe. Maybe on their own PC? Ooh. We'll tell them to come watch. They could do it on the YouTubes. You in your Widow Gaming Corner? Me too. Well, technically I'm not in the corner, but me too. I'm in my little corner of the internet. That counts. Last one. There. Nailed it. Boing. Okay. So now... I'm sure there might be some stuff that I've missed in the fog, but look at this. Now we've cleared all of this out, for the most part. We've got a bunch of purple dots to go get, though. At some point, I'm going to have to go do, like, an adventurer's run and just go take care of all the blue dots. But unless I want to do this base over here, which we could do. We could do that. I've kind of missed doing the big bases. And then maybe we should think about doing some story. Maybe. Ugh. My freaking chair's falling apart. But it's been falling apart for like a long time now. Like the armrests. There's that like plasticky outer coating that most of them have, right? It's not like a hard plastic, but it's not... I don't know how you word that, honestly, but it's like a rubbery, plasticky outer coating. And then on the inside you have the, that like foam, yeah. On the armrests is just exposed foam because that like plastic rubber outside part just got thrashed. So my chair, the armrests on my chair are like falling apart. Oh fuck, that's a really far fall. You know it's a far fall when like... Ah shit. Are you... Oh shit, hi. Ah! Stupid fire! Ow, fuck. Hunting the Thanator at night is harder, but I finally got to see the bioluminescence. It's also a shame you don't get to see some of their animations unless you use a specific food. Huh. You're on like a whole other level of the game than I am right now, too. Like... Yeah. That was just a random event, wasn't it? I think it was. Yeah, you're like on a whole other level of the game than me. You've already beaten the story like twice. You're hunting endgame animals and you're... Yeah. I'll be there soon. I'll understand most of that soon.
Might need some droppable pods.
No, you're good. You literally have, like... You're fine. You're good. They need someone to focus on the non-combat AI of the animals, make them more interesting to watch. And then for the predators, something more than sleep and patrol. Yeah, I could see that being kind of cute or kind of fun to see more animations for the animals.
Let's jump to it. Close the pipeline with a waste pump and gas tank. Get the pressure rising, like shaking a soda can.
There's other pressure you can get to rise by shaking it like a soda can. I mean, what? I didn't say that. Nerd knows, though.
Look where I am now, Dad.
Okay, so we've got those. It's all over there. This whole area over here isn't even used. Alright, let's get the hack device out. Get the turret off the roof. Nope. Man, the controls for this hack device are still kind of finicky sometimes. Yes, there's one over there, one to my left, one actually is like right beneath me. And then we gotta wait for that guy to turn around, go through here. You good? No, you are not. You are not good. Damn it! Stupid. Always that one human. This one is gonna be a bit weird. Kill me! None of you were close by. You're not doing your job. Kill me. There you go. I also wonder if I can make people mods on YouTube, or if that'd be even worth it. Because like, baby, I know that you are on both now, but I think during work it'd be a little more difficult. At least I would assume so. During a normal day. You would love to see Viper Wolves wrestle each other, or maybe two hammerheads lock in heads.
Could use more depth.
Two Ekrons playing together. Dude, that'd be cute. Ekron swooping down on a Viper Wolf. Or it like, they honestly could do what like Far Cry does. If they want to take more notes from that game, where like in Far Cry, in Primal, I believe, you can see the giant eagles swoop down and pick up like a goat. They fly up super high and just drop it. Just to kill the goat. Nope. Not close enough. Those little interactions like that would be fun. Boop. And boop. Okay, and now we're up on top again. That's what she said. So still the hard part's gonna be probably going for that panel on the inside, because that dude was just standing right there looking at it the whole time.
The RDA is proud to have you among its ranks. Be your best today.
The RDA is proud to have you amongst our ranks. Be your best today. Their messages are more like actually like charming than the what was their name?
A reminder to all base personnel. We've had reports of increased Navi activity in the area. Do not relax your guard.
Okay, so that turns that on, right? Yeah. Now I can see it. That guy's still just, he is still just waiting right there. Let me see if I can just wait up here for him to turn back around. Yeah, so this guy's path, pretty straightforward. Yeah, that'd be super cool, Tiny. Having like animals you could like tame and call them to attack certain people would be so awesome. Or even like, could you imagine being able to use your Ekron to like spot people from the sky? Like, you have your senses, which are good, but like, could you imagine being able to use your Ekron? Like, you just teleport to the Ekron and like use your Ekron vision for that? Oh, that'd be so cool. Oh, does it go down one more floor? Oh, it does.
I can't believe
it's not even on this floor. It's one more down. Who? You random motherfucker. See, every time. Every time. There's always one human. One. It's never like a group, it's always one.
Okay.
Really? How am I? Oh, hi. Damn. I guess a good example is Jurassic World Evolution. All the dinos had at least one unique kill animation between each species, so it wasn't just a generic bite and swipe animation. Yeah. Which we definitely need that for this, something like this. We definitely do. That's why humans are so punchable. That they are. There's always, it's only the one human. The one. It's never like you get caught by a group. You know? It's never that. It's the one. The one guy who's like facing a weird direction or never moved the whole time. Watches one area like a hawk. The one guy that was taking a smoke break or a pee break and he just so happened to be facing the way that you were walking in anyway. Like, yeah, it's always the one dude.
All personnel be advised. Pack your umbrellas today.
It's pretty dark out here.
So... do that, and then we'll drop all the way down.
Yep.
Apparently one more time.
Spooky.
Drop. You... fuck. There you go.
What kind of weird animals do they have around here?
Do 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 do. I don't know why that came to my head, but it did.
Hey, help me search!
Oh, I was supposed to... oh, crap.
I'll check it out.
I forgot that I was supposed to, like, store the hack. I did not store the hack. Oh, look at this game, though. Oh, it's so pretty. Oh, my God. Ugh. Should be okay, though. I mean, we didn't get caught. We just alerted them.
Readings indicate a mechanical malfunction. Does anyone have eyes on it?
Okay. Now that we're in like Flynn. My controller's feeling a little bit funky today. Maybe it's the game? It might be like the game not knowing how to stand on like angles or something, I don't know. Okay, so we're up here. Let's go all the way up. All the way. And then over there is the other point that I gotta hack.
Readings indicate a mechanical malfunction. Does anyone have eyes on it?
And then we gotta go just in here for this. I really hope no one's gonna like... does anybody walk up here? I don't think so. Boop, 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 boop. Okay. We're gonna store that one. Okay. Then we have one more to do over there.
Indicate a mechanical malfunction. Does anyone have eyes on it?
Uno más. Let's just hop up here. Around to this.
Yep.
And I think that one loops back to like... does it change? Yeah, it goes to there. To that side.
Sooner we round up those woods, the better
Readings
for everyone.
indicate a mechanical malfunction. Does anyone have eyes on it?
As soon as you turn around. The human who catches me always gets the running drop kick. It's so satisfying. Dude, it really is. It feels so great to just like flying knee them in the face.
A reminder to all base personnel. We've had reports of increased Navi activity in the area. Do not relax your guard.
Yeah, doing the normal way is just faster than doing that slow way. Okay. That should be the last of it, I think. Typically.
Please note that any
There's like 3 or 4 objectives. You put the hack on 3 or 4 things, and then you're good to go. Boom. Nailed it.
Roger that. Evac is a go. Copy. Tactical evacuation is underway.
Baby, how much more gaming time do you think you have? Ah, it's so cute.
They had no warning. It's all here.
Yeah, it is. And then all purples. Yeah, there's nothing really. I feel like at some point doing these is just for the pollution and not even for the actual gear that you get. Like the loot room doesn't make much difference. I don't know why you can't dismantle your extra armor into spare parts. Maybe till 7 or 7:30. So you should like push it until like 7:30. So like a little over an hour from now. You should make that a thing. So that way a certain someone can join your cool kids club and play a few games. Maybe, if you want. Of course, now my health is so high, combined with 30% health back on kill, I just walk slowly up to them, absorbing bullets before punching them in the face. The loot was just bad for me from like the planes on. It's the only good source of mods though. Yeah, pretty much. It's just a mod. Yeah, that's exactly it. It just gives you mods. Because from here is where it should be where the point where like even if not before you go to the plains, but the plains are the area where you learn about crafting and you start getting all these good materials. So yeah. Where am I at? I'm over there. I am. Now let's go across the street and get the stuff. So push it till 7:30. Only if you want a certain white guy to join you. And also, would we be able to do voice chat or no? Because I'll be probably getting my food at some point. I don't know if it's going to be right after stream or not, but I'll probably be getting some food. And I'll be open after that. I don't really have much plans after I end stream. Streaming was just like I was like falling asleep. Like literally I took a nap. Hey, look at that. That basket gave me a thingy. Cool, thank you, basket. Cloud spitter seed, exquisite. You probably couldn't see that behind my thing, but it gave me an exquisite cloud spitter seed. Yay. Is that one of those things? It is. Yeah, I took a nap from like noon until like 1 o'clock because I was like falling asleep. I just felt so exhausted because my meds kicked in hard. So I was like, I'm gonna need to take a nap before I start stream. If I stream. Where'd it go? It was just over here. Why is it not? Where the hell this? Oh, it's down there. Okay, good. I was like, it's still here. Gotta be like in a cave. Yep. Yeah, I was falling asleep earlier. I felt so exhausted, and even now, like I'm still sleepy. That's why I keep messing up my words. And I keep yawning or like holding back on a yawn. Because I think the hours of sleep that I got were not very good quality hours of sleep that I got, so... Plus my meds kicked in hard, and so yeah, I've just been sleepy like all day. Cool. Then we've got the wind flute somewhere up there on those cliffs. Land near me. That was sort of near me, okay, I guess. Yeah, land right there. Hardest part is trying not to pass out at like 9. Like I could technically, but I usually even if I do that, I wake up at like 11 or like 1. My body never takes me going to bed at 9 p.m. as a sign to get like a bunch of sleep. It's like, oh, you mean just like a nap? Okay. Just like, yeah, we got you. We can nap. We can do that. Cool. So other than the big base over there and some of the smaller like pump things over there, this whole top section is pollutionless. Yeah, so even from this view, you can see the other moons that orbit. Like, those things must orbit close. They've got a shadow on them. Maybe it's just perspective, like we're also that close, but I don't think so. I don't think we're that close. Oh, this game is too pretty. Can I fly through the tree? Yep. Yeah. We come out the other side. I'm not sure how I feel about the wind tunnels being a thing. Like a cool feature, I suppose. Better than not having them, I guess, but I wish it didn't just like drag you into it. Like, I guess it makes sense, though. I don't know. Did my thing break? Or is it really just that far away? Yeah, yeah. I guess it is just that far away? We looked a little closer than 1.5 kilometers, but it didn't update very fast. Now it's going way faster. So it's these dudes? That morning view is so gorgeous. And you're gonna go off the edge, aren't you? Did this one go off the edge? It must have. Ugh. Another one. Ooh, cool. Well, now I have 2. Now I don't even need to harvest those. Because, like, yeah. Who's going to go all the way down there to get those items? And I think someone said that there's like a lot of things you can gather from up here. Yeah, those are going like way down there. I'm not going down there. Fuck that.
Wahoo!
Wahoo! Sounds like a fucking sim. That's where, like, dude, if I was the director for like the voice acting in this, and she was like wahoo, I'd be like, do it again. The fuck are you saying wahoo for? Just because it's in the scripts is, you know, typed out wahoo does not mean you literally say wahoo. Who on earth says wahoo? Like that. You sound like a sim. Do it again. Like, put energy into it. Don't just read it verbatim for how it's typed. Okay, let me jump down here. Boing. Boing. Ow. I feel like there's got to be more up here that I can do with this besides just the eggs and the spitter things. Different cultures have different exclamations, funny enough. No! There's only one right way to do it, and it's my way! One, it's not just, you know, it's not the fact that she says wahoo is the problem, it's the fact that it could be... Like, wahoo isn't a literal saying. I mean, I guess it could be, but... She literally, it sounds like a sim. She's just reading the words wahoo. There's wahoo. It's like, okay, what, you're just saying wahoo. That's how you're gonna say it? Like she's just saying Yahoo. And it happens in so many games too. I think it's all about a budget thing, I'm sure. That's what it comes down to for like most video game stupidity, is just budget issues. Where like, oh yeah, we couldn't afford to do it like 7 times, so they only allowed me like 2 takes. And usually it's bad directing. Like usually it's bad directing. Wahoo.com, the Arde off-brand default. Yeah, exactly. Never heard someone say wah until you spoke to a Japanese to a Japanese for insurance. Oh wow. Is that a cave? Looks cavey. It's definitely bad dialogue and directing. Yeah, that's what it sounds like to me. It's just bad directing. And possible budget stuff. Like. Like if I heard that in the studio, I'd be like, "What do you do? Do that again? Like, is that really how you want to handle that? You should try that again." And then if they still don't do it right, then be like, "Okay, you're doing a wahoo. I need more energy." Food? You want me to make food? Oh, okay. That's like that TikTok trend of that song, that more energy, more passion, more energy. I need that.
Yeah.
Not everything in this game has that effect though, but some things will just catch you right off guard and be like, "Oh, that didn't sound good." Especially when I watch like Manny's playthrough, he's doing he's on a guy. I'm a chick, so he's a guy. And so I hear the 2 different voice acts, like the way that they did their different things. Oh man. I think it's been Ubisoft's biggest problem. They make the most beautiful worlds, but have trouble filling them with unique things like bases. You have to admit, they are really repetitive. Fun, but still repetitive. Definitely, yeah. I think that's like some people take the repetitive nature of Ubisoft games as like a bad thing. I enjoy all the activities they offer me, and so I don't mind them being repetitive, but you're right, like some people don't enjoy repetition like that, so. And I think you said they would be even more so if I weren't doing a pacifist thing. I don't know. I mean, I don't know if you've seen the last couple of bases that I've done, but it literally is sneak, 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 hack, sneak, 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 hack. Like, I'm having fun. I'm not saying I'm not having fun, but I definitely would say that the gun experience can be a bit more varied than the sneaky pacifist one. Just because you at least have more guns and bows and different things like that, like, you know. The guy voices Bleh. I can't stand him, or can't stand the guy during the Ekron climb. He sounds like a whiny teenager when he says, I'm beginning to think I won't be chosen. Oh, man. Yeah, there's certain times where, like, even Manny's like, he's had issues with his own guy's voice acting, because he's like, it sounds like he's about to, like, fucking have an orgasm, like, 7 times. Okay. At least my chick, like, she gets really into it for certain things. Like, when she gets hit, I almost feel bad. When she gets, like, bit by an animal or something, or, like, run over by something, she actually sounds like she's legitimately in pain. At least on the pacifist, you have to think about the enemy placement and path. With a strong enough shotgun, you can turn your brain off and just run around killing. That's true too. That's true as well. Yeah. I do kind of have that ability with the pacifist playstyle. Just a bit more to think about than just mindless blowing up shooting. I think that's where, like, the perfect blend of a playthrough for a game like this would be doing both. Like, you can set up a challenge like what I've done, like, you know, trying to do everything stealthily and trying to make sure that I don't get seen at all. Like, you know, trying to do all that stuff. Like, that's a fun challenge, but to have the most fun, if you don't enjoy just doing a strict challenge, then yeah, you probably want to do both. We gotta look for something here. Is it over here? I think this is it. Oh, is that the other way? Damn it! That's the exit. Nope. I found the exit. Stealth killing and then going loud when caught has been the best mix for you. Yeah, I think that's kind of the best of both worlds that you should go for. Let's see. By the way, this is the Weeping Steps the materials called for. Yeah. Yeah. I flew over here to discover it, and then I went over here for the ancestor skill for some reason, because I already have two of these little, like, cloud spitter things. I already have 2 of the exquisite ones for some reason. I found both of mine in a basket. Like 2 different baskets gave me 2 different ones. So that was fun. Is this gonna be another one of those things where the entrance is like super obvious and I'm just spending like an hour being a dum-dum? Because I found the exit. Is that the entrance? Yeah. I think that's the one I need. Cloud Spitter, Vine Shroom, that bast you find in the pitcher cups. Oh, yeah. And one more you can't remember. Oh, okay, so all of those are up here. Interesting. Yeah, I'll keep an eye out for a lot of those. Yeah, I think it's the shaded water weed, I think, is the other one in the tranquility bulbs. There it is. So, baby, what's the plan? You never said if you wanted this white guy to join. Up there and under them, the Vine Shroom is literally attached under them. Fun to get. And then the real helper is to meditate right before gathering. You can meditate? Oh, Screech ability? While flying your Ikron, ask her to screech by holding that, damaging and disorienting enemies within the 75. Oh, cool. Oh, and then I guess you do that. You can do that, and then you get the other skill. So when they're disoriented, you just do like an attack on them. That'll be fun. There's nothing in here other than that, really. I'd imagine they would put more in here. Yeah, so like there's that. Neat. But like there's no like roots. There's no like mushrooms in here. There's no vine anythings. There's nothing else in here. Just nothing. Like that's where I came. Wink your face. This is the way out. I know that. I feel like punching it should work. Oh, the memory paintings. They make superior and exotic materials shine without focus. Oh, wow, look at that view. That's cool. Something you disagree with, I realize good roots and other cave items never really spawn in caves that contain collectibles like bell sprigs. Yeah, that's what I'm like. That's been my main issue with a lot of those, like the roots, especially cave roots. You never find them in a cave. You never find anything in these caves with all the good stuff in it. Like you would imagine this would be like the haven of like incredible materials, but you don't find shit. Okay, I found that, proving me wrong like immediately after. But that's not even useful. I don't know what that's like. I don't need that. You have to find caves that don't contain anything else, which is hell hard to find. Yeah, right. Just basic caves without a bell sprig, without a tarsu sapling, without like, I don't know. Yeah, it has to be just like a regular basic cave.
Need to call outside.
Ow. I was hoping I could fall and call it in, but nope. And let me also, let me go down to there so I can discover a camp so I can fast travel over here a little bit faster. Is it this thing? I think it's this over here. Or near this. Ah, wind tunnel. Yeah.
Whoa!
Oh, your camp has seen much better days. Laughter's
No
retreat?
pollution, no RDA. Yet people have fled. Someone attacked them. But who? Or what?
Yeah, I was just gonna say, it looks like more than just laughter retreated. Ain't nothing over here. Another trick I learned is always double jumping before calling Necron. It saves on so many awkward deaths. Huh. You know, the double jump is something I've always found weird. Like, I've never actually been able to make it work for me. Especially because, like, when you just tap it, it doesn't really do much. Like, you're just, eh. And then they give you the option to hold it to do a second, like, charge jump. But it's, I don't know. It's always been weird for me to get that to work. Cool, so we got that. Investigate Laughter's retreat camp. I'll investigate your face.
I wonder if... No.
Dead dire horse. R.I.P. dire horse.
Don't think so. Maybe not now.
Wait, what? What are you talking about? So I'm supposed to link the clues.
I wonder if...
We're gonna link the damn clues. Ooh, cool.
Someone escaped, but their mount didn't survive. Wasn't attacking for food. What is it after?
Yeah, that I don't know. I only see one more. Like, that's the only other investigatable thing.
No, I wonder if...
I wonder if...
Looks like maybe a storm glider attacked this camp, not the RDA. A storm glider descended, attacked everyone. People tried to flee. Did it chase something?
Ooh.
Need to track.
Need to track. So we're good there? Track the scent of the storm glider. Yeah, I don't want to track it. I don't feel like tracking it. That is future me's problem. Like tomorrow me's problem. I also wish they would show you the amount that you would like, because they say max health increase from the Bellsprig, but I want them to show you what the max health being added is. Like, is it 10 points? Is it 100 points? Is it 10%? Is it 50%? Like, what's the increase there? Never actually seen the benefit of that. I pick them up still, but yeah.
Messina sees what threats face us better than anyone.
Place is beautiful. But that's a lot. You guys got a lot of meat. Just stripped up like that. Gives a whole new meaning to friggin' beef curtains. Canyon reed? I don't know if I have those. Yes, Whitey can join. Yay!
Dance fighting is not the only art.
Alright, I'll probably call it in the next couple of minutes and maybe get some food? Maybe? Because I do need to eat before I start feeling all weird and nauseous. Go back here.
I would like...
Oh, not that. over here. Put that. Put all those away. Put that. I think we're pretty much set. I eventually just gotta give in all of my random junk that I'm carrying around. Especially after all the bases that I've cleared. Yeah, so I got 2 of those now. 2 of those. I don't need these. But... oh, does someone need a hollow bone? Is that one of those things? Cool. Yep. And then how many skill? I have 25 skill points. Holy crap. So that's 2, 4, 7. That's 7 for just those. That's 1, 3, 5. So 5 for those. 7, and then 10. So these, that's 10 from these ones. 13. Okay. So like 20 points to unlock everything in here, I think. And then I can get the maker one. Not bad. I mean, do I do it? I think that, well, the maker one is kind of needed, so I might as well do it now. No reason not to. Yeah. So we got all 12. Now we got a, let's see, Apex Challenge, View and Quest. Is it this one? No. Where's the... no. I'd assume it's going to be called the Apex Challenge. Where the hell is it? Apex Memory, Master Crafter, View and Quest Log. Is it that? No. That's my main quest. Am I blind? Did they not call it Apex? Anything? Really? No one at Massive thought should be under exploration? None of them mention Apex nothing. Unless I gotta back out of my thing first? And then just give it a second or something? Ah. Look at me being smart, knowing dumb video game logic. I was really gonna say it's not called Apex something. There it is. I must prove my artisan skills by crafting one of Pandora's finest bow parts. Energizing longbow. And what do you need for that? Oh my god. Do I wait? Dawn Sheen? Do I have like the moon something branch? I think I have another type of branch that's not that one. Oh, help. Okay. I'll do that eventually when I find an exquisite shaded water weed and exquisite Dawn Sheen branch. Yay. At some point. Future me's problem. Future me is gonna have quite the time doing all the stuff. Okay. So, I am going to... It's been about 6 hours, which is about normal. 6 to 8 is usually my go-to time. Put about, I don't know, 4.5 hours into this game, which is... That's pretty good. We got a lot done. This was also a very successful, at least I'd say, a very successful first multi-stream on Twitch and YouTube. So if you're on the Twitch side, I appreciate you guys hanging out. If you're on the YouTube side, thanks for hanging out as well. We got both the communities coming together now. I've combined my chat so I can see everybody. The people on either platform, you guys can't see each other just yet. Hopefully that'll come at some other point. Hopefully they'll work together more. But yeah, I've been able to combine my chat to see everything. Thanks for the stream. Thanks for the stream. You're welcome, nerd and other nerd. Or I guess Twitch nerd and YouTube nerd. You're welcome. You freaking cutie. But yeah. So, thank you very much for hanging out today. This was a very successful stream. I don't have any promises of a stream tomorrow or Wednesday, but we shall see. We shall see. I'm not sure what the plan is going to be, but yeah. So, this was good. I mean, I didn't drop any frames today. I'm pretty sure both platforms got a 1080p 60 FPS stream, looking all good as usual, I'm pretty sure. All of the alerts came through. It was a little bit weird with, like, when the subs came through, I didn't see it in my chat. I only saw it in my event list, which was kind of weird. So hopefully that can be... Hopefully there's something I can do about that at some point, but, yeah, other than just waiting to see when I can combine more stuff into a more seamless experience, like, yeah, this was pretty successful, I would say. And I'll have to work on the YouTube side a bit because the setting up the stream was a bit funky over there. Like, I tried to get the title right, got all the game stuff right, got the descriptions and tags and everything, and then I hit live and it started up like a whole other broadcast, which was weird. So it was like the one that I was editing and put all the thumbnail and time and effort into, it just made a whole new one with none of those settings on there, so it was really weird. But I ended up fixing it, I think, so we should have a thumbnail and we should have all the titles and descriptions and all that fun stuff like that. So I gotta get more used to this weird YouTube stuff. YouTube's situation is way different. Twitch is all about just setting up your title and then just clicking live. You add a title, you add your game, you add your little tags, like, you know, whatever you want to add, and then you click go live. So yeah, I'm not sure why YouTube made it so difficult, but first day, not too bad. Nothing went horribly wrong as far as I know. No one has mentioned anything major whenever they went to either side, so pretty good test. I would say that is successful. So once again, thanks for hanging out, guys. If you guys want to join the Discord over on my Twitch side, the link is there in chat. Same with the YouTube side. If you guys want to go follow and subscribe on the YouTube side over there, that'd be awesome if you did. And there's the Twitter as well, right there in the chat. And yeah, you guys are awesome. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for being here. It was fantastic. Yeah, Nerd is twins now. Nerd is twins. She has Twitch Nerd and YouTube Nerd. Yes. And I'm gonna make out with them both. But yeah, you guys are awesome. Thanks for hanging out. I will see you guys next time. Have a wonderful rest of your morning, day, and or nighttime, whatever time of day it is for you guys. And if by chance I publish this YouTube stream VOD into something that's actually viewable on my regular thing and you guys are watching this far, go ahead and like the video and subscribe if you guys are new, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!